Yo, let me put y'all on Anchor real quick. So, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. For one, it's free. The creation tool allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one spot, so why not? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started and join the conversation.
What the hell you gonna say? Some crazy shit.
I found. What I say again?
What?
I found me.
Oh yeah. yeah. We about to get to it though. We missed last week.
Yeah, we damn sure did.
So I mean we got some shit to catch up on.
We got a lot of shit to catch up on. I'm fucking excited, bro.
I'm excited too. How was your week, first of all? Let's get that out of the way.
Start off a little rough, but you know what I'm saying? Everything got good. I just want to thank God because I finally got me a new car, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So other than that, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk, man. We, like I said before, we missed last week, but we here today. Episode 7, Lucky 7. Let's get to it.
All right, let's go.
So I want to start with just Jeff Bezos.
Oh,
you familiar with Jeff Bezos, right?
Yeah, the Amazon nigga. I work for the bitch.
So this nigga went to space, bro. So let me read this article real quick.
All right.
Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and 3 other passengers were able to have successful flight to the edge of space on his Blue Origin rocket and make a safe return. All right, so what the fuck is the edge of space? Like I'm assuming that's like when you get to like, it's like did you get?
It's like he went to the top just to see what it was and came back down.
But that shit dumb though.
That's the dumb. He spent money
like my
and
nigga,
built
you might
that
as well
shit.
Go the whole way.
Exactly. I'm thinking that's what the fuck he went up there to do. First of all, I thought he was gonna do that. I was trying to figure out why the fuck he wanted to go up there in the fucking way. Like, why the fuck white people always want to do dumb shit like that? Why they always try to like? They always want to experiment some shit. Like some shit just not
meant wrong with experimenting.
Ain't that wrong? But some shit
like nah, bro.
Like yeah, some shit like nah. And how many times we didn't heard that they went to space and they don't never show us shit. Like
true.
They don't never show us shit. So why the fuck is you going up there?
They said it was actually somebody else who was supposed to have went with them. Like they was like what you call it when you like trying to get somebody to they was auctioning off like another seat for like a random person. Like you could buy a seat or something like that.
Oh damn.
And the dude who was supposed to have the seat, they said he like called it off because he had something else popped up. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like
that sound like a call out excuse.
Yeah. Like, bro, what's more important than going to space? I mean, that's not important, but my nigga, like
he must in the back of his mind,
must have backed out.
He was like, man, I ain't trying to have shit happen. First of all, this nigga don't know shit about going up there. First of all, what the fuck was I thinking when I fucking signed up for this shit?
So let me ask you this,
man.
You wouldn't go to space?
Fuck no. That's like asking me. Do I want to go back in time to see what dinosaurs really real? No, I don't want to do that. I mean, what's up? What is up there?
That's a good question though. Like they said it's other planets and shit. First of all, I'm one of the people who believe in aliens, bro. You believe in aliens?
In a certain extent.
Cause I look at it like this. I feel like it's real arrogant to think that we the only life form in the universe.
Yeah.
If it's really other planets like they say it is, like why would they be empty? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why I said to a certain extent. Like that's my reason right there why I said that. Cause I just don't feel like all those planets and nobody.
There's no way. That's
think, my thing. Why the fuck do you want to go and see what it is though? You might get in some shit you don't want to see and get fucked up.
I think we're not supposed to
We ain't supposed to make shit to shoot up there any fucking way.
I think like they supposed to exist where they at, we supposed to exist where we at.
Do you ever see them? You ever see them motherfuckers trying to come over here?
I mean,
we might not never know. We might not never know, but I feel like shit. If they do, I feel like it's gonna be just like them fucking movies. You gonna see something in the fucking sky.
You don't want it. Yeah. But it's weird though, cause like, the reason why I feel like we're not supposed to meet because they say from here to, for example, Mars is like 3 years. If we was to leave here or some shit like that,
to go there,
to go to like Mars, it'll take like 3 years or some shit.
Man,
like that. That's what I heard. That's what they said.
If that is like, true,
it take time. I'm like, that's what I mean. Like, bro, we not supposed to. If it take that long to see what's on another planet, maybe we not supposed to see it. Yeah, anyway.
We not supposed to.
Yeah. So,
and then how the fuck you gonna survive 3 years? Like, you can't pack everything, whatever the fuck, unless you have a fucking spaceship. I just don't feel like you would have that much supplies for 3 years to try to make it.
I mean, they'll definitely supply them for 3 years worth. It sound crazy, but they be hella prepared for.
Yeah, I guess you're like right.
But like, it's just crazy. Like, I just like, if you gonna go to space, like, my nigga, go the whole way. Like, why you going all the way up?
Going to the edge.
To come right
what
back.
Is the? I'm trying to figure out what's the edge.
The edge.
Like, so you got on the tip of the fucking.
Yeah, right before you actually get it out of the blue sky.
And they didn't even tell us what the fuck you seen when you went. You got on the edge just to say, I got on the edge. I got on the edge. You spent all that money. You spent all that money to go to the fucking edge of space.
And he ain't even the only billionaire. But I'm trying to figure out what's up with these billionaires in space, bro. It's like, I feel like it's some other shit going on behind the scenes, bro. Because Elon Musk, the Tesla dude, he trying to do like I don't know if it's like year round. Yeah, it might be year round, like trips to space and shit and other shit. He trying to like build a whole nother fucking.
See what I'm saying?
Like,
why?
Some type of like community or life.
Why?
I don't know, because they saying like the Earth like eventually is gonna get bad here as far as like the climate and shit, and it's not gonna be livable no more. So they're trying to see if it's somewhere else that we can live, just if that day was to ever come. To where Earth is no longer like.
I believe if once Earth gone, all that shit gone too. It ain't gonna just be one. Once Earth gone, everything gone. But my thing is, fuck all this space talk shit. Let's talk about the stupidity of this shit. Because you spent, first of all, you spent all that money to build that shit too. We don't even know how much you spent to build that, whatever the fuck you went in. Because when I seen it, looked like if you was flying a kite, but it was just like,
that shit look wild, bro.
Shit look wild as a bitch. Second of all, you went up there just to go to the edge. Third, for you doing both of those stupid shits and came back down with nothing, I feel like that money should have went on you trying to find out how to cure cancer. You could have spent that money on that. People with disease, try to get people to get AIDS. There's people out here that don't have nothing, homeless. I feel like that money could have been well spent on a lot of shit.
These niggas got enough
and
money to get
when white people get fucking money, they talk about how we get money. We do stupid shit like buying chains and shit and want to buy every goddamn pair of Jordans, Rams, and all this bullshit. But y'all go all the way and spend all this money just to go see something and come back and they tell us what the fuck you seen.
I mean, that's a good point, but at the same time, I would much rather, if I had to spend money.
I'm not spending no money. My tell you, I'll slap your ass. If you tell me that if you was a billionaire, you would want to try to spend your money.
Why not? What else, bro? They billionaires. What else is you doing? What else can you do? You can do anything. You a billionaire.
If I was a billionaire, you know what I do? I like.
Yeah, of course you would help people. Yeah, but you can do anything you want here on Earth. Why not see what else you can do? Like, if that's your thing, some people want to go out of space. That might be your thing.
Some people, white people, never heard no. Whenever you heard, we got black billionaires, right?
Yeah.
Do we got a black billionaire? We not got a lot, but do we got black billionaires?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard a black billionaire say, I want to go to space?
No, but you can't just say that, though. You can't just say it's a, okay, yeah, more. It could be a white thing, but you can't say only white people want to go to space. Like, it's hella, everybody, not everybody, but it's all types of people that want to go to space.
That's like saying
that's not just like a white thing. Like
white people, the only one that want to go experience shit. They want to look for aliens. They want to go test shit out to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
It's just like they really show their true color like you see in the fucking movies. It's always them doing that shit. If you ever notice, they don't even make movies for black people trying to experience shit like that. Why is that? Because it's only a them thing. It ain't a us thing. We don't give a fuck about that shit.
I can't say that, bro. You can't say we don't give a fuck. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That we don't give a fuck what's up there, but I'm talking about we don't give a.
As far as like
not
going,
trying to, we're not trying to make it a thing to go do.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying
I ain't got nothing against what they do. Yeah. I'm not trying to make this a racist thing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying for sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying like it's always them that want to go test some shit out. I just feel like some shit shouldn't be touched.
Yeah, that's true.
Because what happens if you bring some shit back down here? Then what? We already had coronavirus and don't know where the fuck that shit come from. So maybe he would have went up there, got on the edge, and brought some shit back down here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you gotta be careful how you go and just go out and do that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I get what you're saying. You're making valid points, but at the same time, we do need some people who going test the waters.
I don't mind.
Yeah, you need some people.
But we have people test the waters, but every time they go test the water, they don't come back with nothing. And if they do, they didn't tell us. Like they don't. Like everybody that ever went to space. What the fuck we ever learned about it? Only thing we seen was videos when they jumped on the shit, and sometimes I don't even think that shit even true. Yeah, I don't even think that
like
shit was
the man
real.
on the moon shit.
Yeah, like I don't even believe that shit.
I don't know.
Cause if it was that easy for somebody to do it the first time, why the fuck nobody ever did it again? Nobody has not did that ever again since that shit happened. And how long? That was centuries ago. So I just don't get it. Like that whole point, like the whole purpose of going to space, if you're going to experience to see what's up there, right? So why the fuck you only went to the edge then? If you're a billionaire so bad and so curious, why the fuck you just go to the edge? Something don't make sense about that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to see.
Maybe they had the money up that bitch or something. I don't know.
There's all kind of conspiracy theories and all kinds of shit behind that shit. But I mean, hey, if that's what he want to do, then shit, so be it.
Niggas will go in there and bring them niggas from the quiet place down the rich down this bitch. Then y'all gonna be mad as bitch he went up there.
Oh man, well, I guess it's like billionaire wars right now because him and Elon Musk and I forgot the other dude name. They all like trying to do some space shit and like,
let them
must
do
be
it.
Nice. All right, we're gonna move on to Black Widow. You seen Black Widow, right?
Of course I did. Yeah. That's my girl. I gotta see her.
All right, so what's your thoughts on that jump? We can talk about it now since you've seen it.
It was good.
That was good.
I like the plot a little bit. It was kind of confusing at first.
What was confusing about it?
Cause like when it comes to Black Widow, you like to me personally, as comment wise, I never knew nothing about her. I only knew her like as far as like her like
team, like on a team shit.
Yeah, on a team shit. Yeah. So I never knew. So it was kind of like interesting to see like where she came from, her background, and all that shit. And like what confused me, which my dumb ass, that's how I know sometimes I gotta look at a movie twice sometimes, because I didn't realize that they was faking. Like it was a whole fake family thing. That shit was weird. Yeah. Like
some spy. It was like some spy shit.
Yeah, basically like how the fuck like you got fake parents, bro. Like. And then they put you in this little system.
The red room.
Yeah. They put you in the system to become what you didn't ask for to be. Like shit like that fuck up your life. But I think it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Any characters that stood out to you?
Any characters that stood out to me? Shit, the head nigga. What was his fucking name again?
The head nigga.
The nigga the nigga that was playing the whole shit.
Oh, the dude with the glasses?
Yeah. What was his fucking name again?
Damn, I forgot his name in that jump.
Damn, not you.
He was a standout character to you?
I'm not saying he wasn't a standout character. It's just the way, like, his thinking of how he... Because, like, how he controlled that shit. And the fact, like, every time they think they had a number on this nigga had something else. Yeah. So they couldn't fuck up shit. Like, it just... Like... Anybody that ain't see the movie though, it's like it's gonna be hard when they hear this shit. But you get what I'm saying. Like I ain't gonna say he's standing out to me. It was just like how smart he was. Eventually, everything catch up to you when you're doing wrong anyway. But the way how he had all them bitches in control, if they got hurt, they ain't do what he wanted them to do, he could tell them to kill themselves. I'm like, God damn, like
that joint was crazy. I think her sister was a standout for me. And they actually setting her up to be like the next Black Widow.
Yeah, I seen how the way in it.
Yeah.
I like that because I like her.
Yeah, I like her too. She was funny in that joint.
Yeah, she was.
They also had Harper in that joint from Stranger Things.
Of course. I know
he was Red Guardian in that joint. He was a little funny in that.
He was funny too. Yeah.
He basically like the Russian version of Captain America.
Yeah, I know.
So like
that one made it even more funny.
Yeah, and he was like telling stories. That nigga was lying, like saying he fought Captain, but
yeah,
he was like in the prison scene. He was like the dude was like, but he was in the Captain America was in the ice in that time. The time you was talking about, because he was making up a story that he fought Captain America. Yeah, but I think the movie was good. It wasn't great, but it was good.
It was good.
It could have definitely been better, but I hate like Taskmaster, bro. They fucked him up, bro. They fucked it up. I ain't like how they did Taskmaster. That's the nigga that had the it ended up being a girl.
Girl, yeah.
But in the comics, he a dude.
Okay.
And what he can do is he got I think it's photographic memory. Uh-huh. So it's like he can copy, on the bread scene when he first showed up and when she was in the Jeep.
Yeah.
They blew it and he was fighting her. You notice how he was moving. He was mimicking her every move. Like they was doing similar moves.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. His ability is he can watch anybody fight. And all he got to do is watch you fight. And he not.
Man, how the fuck you supposed to kill somebody like that?
Exactly. That nigga a beast, bro. He was in the Spider-Man game. Spider-Man on PS4.
My dumb ass.
I know you ain't finished that shit. I know you ain't even get to finish it. But yeah, he was a beast in that joint too. But bro, they ain't do justice to him, bro. Like this nigga a beast. He could watch you move anybody, bro. Cap, Black Panther, anybody who could fight. All he got to do is watch you.
I don't know what made them twist it up.
He could do all your moves, bro.
That's crazy. I don't know what made them.
They try to. It's like they try to do like a little a plot twist, but it was a plot twist that didn't nobody really care about. It wasn't like
because
it didn't work for me anyway. Yeah.
But I guess if to them it's like, okay, people don't know about this character that much, so I could
a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, they're like, I could pretty much do what the fuck I want to do with this character at this point.
That's pretty much what Marvel do for the most part. Like they take characters, like if they do want to change something, most people don't know about certain characters. So they could have changed it, but I just don't like.
It's probably the first. It's probably like one of the first Marvel movies I had to say. Like, even though it was good, it still ain't give me what I was.
What I wanted. Yeah. I agree 100%.
And I think the real reason why it could be great, like it should have been, because we all know that she died in Endgame.
Yeah, that's another.
I think that's what fucked. I think that's what fucked.
Some people said is out of place. It should have been this movie.
Yeah, it was out of place because I was getting confused when she was talking about when they damn, what the fuck they had said about when they was on the run. And when they were like on the run, when Captain America was on the run, I was like, oh shit. So I was like, so this kind of happened in the middle, like after that. The Civil War, right?
War, yeah. After Civil War and before Infinity War.
Okay. Yeah.
When they were still on the run. Yeah.
So it had me more kind of fucking thinking more than trying to watch the movie a little bit.
Yeah. That's why I figure out where it fits in exactly in order.
But if I had to say what movie is better than, damn sure better than Wonder Woman 2. So
for sure. There's no debate. But it broke Fast 9 post-pandemic box office record.
For real.
Fast 9 had the biggest box office after the pandemic, because that's a big thing, because nobody going to movies and shit. But it broke their record. So that's easy to understand. I mean, it's Marvel. They always do numbers, bro. They made 60 million on Disney Plus and 80 million in the theater. So that's a big deal.
That is a big
60 million on Disney Plus, like that's crazy, bro.
That is a big deal.
A lot of people stay home and watch.
I don't even think Lion King got that much when they no, not Lion King. It was the Beyonce when she was doing
the King.
Yeah,
the album
I don't even think that jump made that much like that. I know it did some numbers. Yeah, but it looked like, from what you saying, from what I remember, it looked like Black Widow did her fucking thing to not to be great.
Yeah, her shit. Yeah, she did her thing.
But you think about it, everybody been waiting for something.
Yeah, we've been waiting for a Marvel movie for a while.
So it's like we knew this was gonna happen regardless.
Yeah. So while we still on Marvel, let's talk about Blade real quick, because they just announced that they finally got a director. I've been
wondering what's been going on with that.
They finally got a director for it. Because they've been announced this shit like a while ago. They almost like 2 years ago. It was before the pandemic. Yeah. Because they did it at Comic-Con.
That's why I thought it won't come, because that shit was announced after
it was,
what was that show he was in? Oh fuck.
Luke Cage.
Yeah. Yep. It was announced after the first season that he was going. I swear it was after the first season.
The first season was like 2017, 2016, somewhere around there. Because that joint been off for a little while now.
For real?
Yeah.
That damn shit don't feel like that.
I know. Time be going by fast, bro. I'm telling you.
All right.
But I mean, I feel like everybody should know who Blade is, but if you don't, I'm gonna read a little quick synopsis about it real quick. So, the MCU Blade movie starring Mahershala Ali as the titular superhero has reportedly hired Bassem Tariq to direct. First appearing in Marvel Comics in 1973, created by Marv Wolfman and Gene Colan as a side character in the Tomb of Dracula, before gaining his own solo series the following year. A half vampire, Blade possesses all the strengths of a vampire and none of their weaknesses, allowing him to walk freely in the daylight, which earns him the nickname of Daywalker from the vampires that he fights. If you ain't familiar with who Mahershala Ali is, that's the dude who playing Blade.
Wish y'all should.
He was in Moonlight, which won hella awards. He was in Luke Cage, like we just said. He played Cottonmouth in season 1. He was in the Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1.
Yep.
He was in Alita Battle Angel. You ever seen that? Alita Battle Angel?
I don't think I've seen
that. That shit was sweet. It was on HBO for a while. And then he was in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. He was in you ever seen Roxanne on Netflix?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, he was in that joint too.
I know exactly who he is.
Yeah. I'm just for people who might not know. But yeah, that nigga a beast, bro. Like, he an Academy Award winner, so his resume stamped. Like,
yeah,
I know he gonna do his thing with Blade.
When I first seen that it was casting Blade, I said, okay, if anybody that can probably play Blade, it's him. My intake on it is just like, you go back and look at the Blades, like this how Marvel came back up, because Marvel was fucking up, and Blade set them to the top.
It was some hit and misses.
Yeah. And I think more it was fucking up because they weren't making the money like they.
Yeah, not like they.
Yeah, it won't like they.
This was pre MCU, like before the MCU even started.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for y'all, for those who didn't know.
Yeah, before.
So it's like he set Wesley Snipes set an all-time high for them.
He set the bar for
So my thing is just like, from seeing this, if you watch Blade and you know what I'm talking about, how would they do this one? Like, would it be like the same scenario but different?
It's gonna be tricky. This joint gonna be tricky because if you know, like them old ones, they was rated R. The Wesley Snipes.
So you telling me this one ain't gonna be rated R?
I mean, if it's in the MCU, then it's probably not. But I
don't see why
hard
not.
to tell because you know Deadpool, he is MCU now.
I know that. That's why I was just about to say.
They said he's keeping his R rating.
Exactly. So, that's why I'm saying, what would be the why change his if he was already rated R?
Yeah, but the difference with that is them Blade movies are so old. Deadpool is recent. So even if you do, even though those was rated R, it was so long ago that it don't even matter. Deadpool is recent. Like when they bring Deadpool in, it's still gonna be Deadpool 3. You bring Blade in, it's Blade 1. It's not Blade 4 from Wesley Snipes.
But why take away that from him when he started it? He the reason why Deadpool is where he at now.
Yeah, but that's not taking it away from him. These are brand new characters. That's like saying Tobey Maguire was the first Spider-Man. So why
change with his Spider-Man was for Tom Holland.
No, that's a different scenario. We talking about from a rated movie to a PG, so it's gonna be different.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be because this is MCU. That wasn't MCU. It has to be different.
Damn.
If it's not different, then
I want it to be different as far as movie wise and
you talking about
the story. I'm just talking about the rating. Why take that part away from it?
I mean, even though it's PG-13, you can still do certain things.
Yeah, I know you can still do certain shit, but we know
and who is to say?
In a way, if you think about it, you go back to Blade, they didn't really cuss that much in the fucking
No, it
more
like
think
OD.
About it. It was OD lines. Like Deadpool.
He had his lines,
yeah.
But it was OD.
So I can so I can understand now that I'm going back in my brain.
Yeah.
They didn't really do a lot of cussing and all that shit in a way.
Yeah, he had his little one-liners and shit like that, but
as long as they, you know what I'm saying? As long as the movie good, that's all I care about, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I brought up the director. The director name is Stacy. Well, no, the writer is Stacy. I don't really know how to pronounce. It's a dude. He like foreign, so I don't really know how to say his name. It's like Stacy O.C. Kofer.
Wow.
He is confirmed to be the main writer, and Bazam Tariq is going to be the director. He also directed Mogul Malgo. I never seen.
Maybe we need to look him up one
day
to see what else he ever done.
Said that's the thing. It said he directed Mogul Malgo. I never seen that, but neither one of them got like a long resume, so that's why it's like,
oh shit,
we don't know. I mean, it could
probably bring his name up,
or it could make it. I just feel like, bro, they cannot fuck this up, bro.
I just feel like if Marvel is behind it, they're gonna make sure he don't fuck it up. I hope so. I hope that's the case.
I hope he do not.
I don't feel like Marvel. I feel like Marvel gotta go with the say so of the story. I don't feel like Marvel just be like, hey, we're gonna let you do your shit and then we're gonna see how it turn out.
And then I think a lot of people, they know which characters. Like Kevin Feige is the dude who control everything for Marvel.
Okay,
he the boss dude. He know what characters people want the most. Like he know everybody going crazy trying to see when X-Men coming.
Yeah,
everybody going crazy over the Fantastic Four. Everybody want to know what's going on with Blade. So he know which movies they cannot drop the ball on.
Yeah, I know. Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. They not letting this nigga direct if they don't know his storyline.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna definitely see. I hope they do their thing because they can't let me down with this one, bro.
Oh no.
All right, so before we get off the Marvel stuff, I just want to bring up that Captain America, the first Avenger, his first movie turns 10. It turned 10 a few days ago.
For real?
Yeah, so
damn, feel like
it released more. I know, right? It's time be flying, bro. Like we said earlier. It released on July 19th, 2011. And like that shit, I just wanted to bring that up because like, bro, this shit, the MCU been going on for so long, bro.
Yes,
like,
they have.
That shit, I still remember like the first movie they ever did, for people who may not know, was the first Iron Man.
Yep.
That's the one that started it off. And I was in 8th grade, bro. Like middle school. Like they've been doing this shit since I was in middle school, bro. So like I literally grew up with this shit, like,
and they still doing
doing them. And it's like, it's just crazy to think that like this movie, for one, that the whole thing been going on for as long as it's been going on. Yeah. And then this movie, like 10 years, bro. Like, god damn, I remember like,
fuck, how old I
wanting
was
to see this bitch, bro. Like, I remember my mom telling me like, her and my dad went to go see it in the movies. And then I'm like,
why the fuck I ain't go?
Yeah. Bro, I'm like, I remember like it was yesterday, her saying that shit. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even see it yet. Like, why y'all ain't take me? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
But I just wanted to bring that shit up because, bro, that's my favorite character.
I'm weak. I can't stop laughing.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. But that's some wild shit, yo, for real, bro.
All right, y'all go see it.
Don't take me. Like, that's my favorite character in the whole MCU, bro.
So, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's my nigga, bro. Like, he a beast, bro. But
I did not know Iron Man was your favorite.
No, Cap.
Oh, you said Cap. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
Cap. Okay. Yeah. So it's been going on for a while, bro. So shout out to Marvel for like keeping this shit alive and
Now they the biggest franchise in Hollywood history. So
yeah, but before we get off the topic, I want to hear this because I never knew this. So why is Captain America your favorite?
Cause that nigga, as far as like, I like what he. I don't want. I like how he. I want to say I like what he stand for, but not his name. Like not the America thing, but like as like a. He like a example of like how you should be morally. Like this nigga, like his morals is like it always stood out to me. He always want to do the right thing. He always want to look out for somebody who can't look out for themselves. Right. Like I feel like as a like a real man, he like his morals just always stood out to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he just a real dude. Like he just always gonna do the right thing, and I just think that means a lot, bro. And I feel like he the most grounded out of all of them. I feel like he the most grounded. Like,
and it's crazy you say that because when I think of Captain America, now that you said that is true.
Yeah.
But it's like when you think about it, like as far as like superhero wise, you don't think that deep. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting hearing that.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to figure out like he don't do nothing like some
like
of the others do.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I had to ask, like, why is he your favorite? But like that make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
like,
because I'm not like I know it's like sci-fi and it's superhero shit. Most people just want to see the powers and shit like that. But I look at shit differently. Like I look at other things, not just what your ability is. Like I like the way he, like I said, his morals just stood out. Like that make it more realistic to me, and that's why he my favorite. And then like in Winter Soldier, that's another reason. Then his second movie, The Winter Soldier, I think that's the best movie to me that they did so far.
Yeah, to me too.
And he was a fucking beast in that. If we is talking about what he can do, as far as like that I think that that scene when him and Bucky was fighting, like when he first on the highway,
man,
the way they was fighting with the knife and shit, bro. That's still one of the toughest scenes I ever seen in my life, bro. Like that movie is my favorite movie out of all of them. So like I fuck with Cap like forever for that shit. Like,
all right, that's what's up.
Yeah, so shout out to Chris Evans, the actor who played Captain America.
He did a good job playing Captain America. Like I was so glad when they took him out being on what the fuck.
He was Johnny Storm at first on Human Torch. In the old Fantastic Four. Yeah.
I was so glad to see him like be Cap. When I seen him, I was like, all right, this might gonna be the damn thing now. Yeah.
So he definitely did his thing.
Damn, 10 years. It's so sad to see him not gonna ever see him in the MCU again.
But I mean, you never know what'll happen, but most likely, yeah. But we need a break though. We need a break.
Yeah, we do.
I'm excited for the new people, honestly. Especially Shang-Chi. That shit looks sweet as a bitch. Shang-Chi. All right, so let's talk about Space Jam, bro. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about this shit because we meant to talk about it last week, but we didn't record. So, all right, so look, first and foremost, let me say this, bro. This is why sometimes you really have to watch shit for yourself, because I think this movie was gonna get hate regardless if it was good to people or not. It was gonna get hate regardless, bro. Because before I seen this movie, bro, all you seen in the comment sections on Instagram, you seen on Rotten Tomatoes, and the critics, they just going in on
Rotten Tomatoes sucking away. They do that to us anyway. So I wasn't surprised when I seen the numbers on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
so I wasn't surprised.
But one thing I will say about Rotten Tomatoes now, before I continue on what I was about to say, is the critics score is horrible, but the audience score is high. That tell you that the critics didn't like it, but the people, the regular people, they do. So that should say a lot right there. But yeah, bro, this is why, look, watch movies for yourself. Like if you already know you're gonna watch a movie, don't let nobody discourage you from watching that shit and make your own opinion. Cause like I'm not that type of person anyway. If I know I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it regardless.
I'm gonna make my own opinion. And lo and behold, bro, this movie wasn't even a bad movie.
Like,
I actually had a good time
that might
with it.
not be good to them could be good to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And not everybody like the same thing. So I hate when people always try to tell you shouldn't. Ain't no fun watching that movie because that shit was trash.
Yeah,
man, nigga, shut the fuck up. We don't even like the same thing. Like
exactly.
Like nigga, we don't even like the same bitches. Yo, your bitches look like fucking. They came out the trash. My bitches look like they. You know what I'm saying? Like I be hating shit like that, bro. Cause that's a good narrative. Cause everybody always be like, I got a bad bitch, but when you see that bitch, you be like, the fuck. Ain't no bad bitch. Everybody bad bitch is different from another man's bad bitch. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When it comes to movies, you can't listen to people. That's like music too. Like shit changes.
And everybody has their own opinion, but like the reason why, like with me, I have like a select few of people who I listen to, and they not like normal, just everyday people. They actually critics that I watch. Like I watch their shit. Like 85% of the shit that they say I agree with. Not everything, but most of it. So I have like a handful of people who I listen to whenever a movie come out that I want to see. So I always make my own opinion on whatever I'm gonna go watch, because I'd rather do that than to talk to somebody like just a regular person like us. Because it's like, for some people, they only like action movies. Like if it ain't no action,
it's trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, bro, if some movies,
so why go see it?
Yeah,
you know, like some movies you could tell ain't no fucking action.
Yeah, and it's still good as fuck. Like it's Grammy Award winning. I mean, I said Grammy. It's Emmy Award winning type of movie. When the whole movie could just be great dialogue. When you just talking, but it's still good as fuck. It ain't gotta have cars blowing up and all that extra shit. But there's there's nothing wrong with that. But that's why I make my own.
If you got that in every movie, then what's the point of watching a movie?
That's why it's genres, you know.
Yeah.
But I just hate the fact that people was going in on this movie. Like, first of all, bro, it's a kids movie, bro. It's a fucking kids movie. Like, and I even rewatched the first one.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie for all y'all out there. Everybody knows, like right now, I'm not really a big LeBron fan. And it's like, at first, I ain't gonna lie. When it first started, I was like, man, this nigga cannot act. And then it clicked to me, nigga, he don't gotta act. It's a fucking kids movie.
Yeah, it's a kids movie.
Like, he don't have to play a fucking. You know, like this nigga ain't playing no fucking character, no main character in the script. Like,
and just to be clear, he wasn't that bad of an actor as I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be way worse than he was.
In a certain extent.
This is, and in his defense,
I think the way how he talked in that movie, because he won't really himself.
Yeah.
When I felt like Space Jam, he's supposed to have been himself.
Yeah.
I think that what made me not see him as good as I thought he was, because he wasn't himself. The whole part of, even though they were trying not to do the original Space Jam, the whole point is still Space Jam. You must to be the character, because that's the whole point of why you're doing this, because of who you are.
Yeah.
So I didn't. That's the only narrative part I didn't like of the movie. He didn't be who he was. He was somebody else.
Yeah.
Because everybody know LeBron James not gonna treat his real kids like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point, but I understand why it was like that, because it fit the story.
Yeah, it fit the story, but I still feel like in a certain spot it could still, without him being like actual like that on the son. I feel like they still could have just. It's a kids movie, so they made it. Kids movie. They made it like they try to put some adult, real life. Adult shit, like to learn a lesson.
Yeah.
Because it was, if you really listen, if you really looked at it and paid attention, it really was a life lesson in that fucking movie.
Yeah, it was.
So, because a lot of us parents, we don't pay attention to our
what
child.
Your kids want.
We always got that narrative of what we want, what we think they should do
instead of what they
because
want
of what we did or what we couldn't do.
Yeah.
So we put that pressure on them of thinking that's what they gotta do because we couldn't do it. And I think that's fucked up, because I ain't gonna lie, I had that narrative. I always told my son, I always told myself that if I have a son, I'm gonna make sure he do the shit that I couldn't do. Like the opportunities I couldn't get, that's understandable. But if he didn't want to do that, I wasn't gonna push him to do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like even though it was a kid movie, it had some life lessons on there for us to learn. Like, cause there is a lot of parents out here that
try to live through their kids.
Yeah, try to live through their kids, which is fucked up, because I got some family like that. But I'm not gonna throw that out there, because I do. People be trying to live through their kids because they didn't make it the way they thought they were.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and the only reason why I know this, because I can speak for experience, because not to put my people out there, but to make this short, I was always told every time I want to do something, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Yeah. And it's just like, it put me in the shell growing up. Like every time I feel like when I'm about to do something, I'm going to fail. So it took me, like to this day, I'm still learning. Like right now, like taking this risk of doing this podcast, like I'm still learning. This is something new to me.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for you telling me, I probably would have never did it because it was always on my mind to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I always been wanting to do a podcast before a podcast got big. So that's the crazy shit. It's a lot of stuff that was in my mind as a child that I always wanted to do before it got big. And it made me a little bit upset. Not saying that I'm jealous of people for doing it. It just made me upset because now I see people that got big from doing this shit.
And
it was
like
already playing in my mind.
Yeah.
But I was told as a child, that ain't what you wanted to do. It fucked me up.
Yeah, it deferred you from the path that you could have been on.
If you're gonna bash this movie, you just don't get me wrong. You can say it ain't good to you. It ain't for everybody, and I get that. But some of the shit that y'all saying is unnecessary.
Yeah, it's like
way. It don't supposed to be like Jordan, even though they mentioned him. They didn't want it. They didn't want it to be everything like that movie. That's the whole point. Because if they was gonna make it like that movie, it would have been called Part 2 instead of a new legacy.
A new legacy.
Like, it was gonna be different
storyline.
Yeah, so.
But people just gotta like start taking shit so serious, bro. Like the Brian hate is ridiculous. Like, and I like I said, I'm not even a LeBron.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say I hate LeBron. I would never say I'm a hater.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hate LeBron. I didn't like him though.
It's fans that make me not like him.
Yeah,
but in reality, I do like LeBron.
I like LeBron.
I love his
game.
What
he do outside of the
game. And I love and most of all, overall, I love what he do outside of basketball. Yeah. And the thing about LeBron that I can say that I love more is what he do outside of basketball.
That's why. And I ain't gonna lie, like all of the hate that he getting, like that shit making me actually like him more now. Because it's like, bro, y'all hating on this nigga for what?
Yeah.
It's actually making me want to fuck with him.
And this is exactly what I said in one of our episodes when we talk about Beyonce. It's really fans that would make you, I ain't gonna say hate, but since they use that word all the time when it comes to a narrative situation, it is fans that would make you not like a certain singer, rapper, or something because they have all these narratives. Like they do too much with these narratives. Like, he the best and da. They always try to create this. Put this nigga on a pedestal, but it's just like, I don't get it. Y'all put him on a pedestal just to try to put him down. Like, his basketball career ain't got shit
to do with this.
To do the shit that he do outside of basketball.
Yeah.
And they take that shit and down him on the shit that he's doing outside of basketball. Like, I don't get that shit. Like,
I don't get it neither.
Ain't no other niggas out here putting people to fucking schools and shit like that.
Exactly.
Like, we barely got our own people doing that for us. So it's like, come on, bro. Like,
let him be great, man.
If you ain't gonna get him no credit in basketball, at least let him be great outside. Like, god damn.
Yeah, like I said, I think the movie was good to me. Like, it's a kids movie. It was funny to me. Like, it was a lot of funny ass scenes in here, bro.
It was and
good. One thing I would say, Don Cheadle, bro, he a beast, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga a beast. But the funniest, one of the funniest scenes to me with the Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
bro.
man. Hey, look,
my nigga,
I lied to you now. When I was watching this jump, the girl looked at me and she was like, "Ain't no way they put Michael Jordan and LeBron James in the same movie."
That's what I was thinking when he was walking.
When they showed the nigga feet, I was like, I started thinking, and it clicked to me. I told her I lied to you now before they showed him on God. I was like, "This fucking Michael B. Jordan." I said, "Why? This is fucking Michael B. Jordan." She was like, "You think so?" I said, "Why?" Man, when that nigga came out, bro, they did that big ass whole introduction because they thought that nigga got Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That shit was so, even LeBron,
yeah,
face,
man.
Like his face, like I ain't gonna lie. He brought out a character in that part because that nigga,
that shit was mad.
Because it reminded me, what make it so funny because everybody know because they really put something in that movie that is true in his career in that movie. He always need help in basketball, so it's like so when they said that he found the real Michael Jordan, that nigga got up quick. It was like that nigga was ran.
That shit was so funny, bro. Like
for a minute, I thought they was gonna let that nigga play for a minute.
I was like, hold on, Michael Jordan in this joint. I was like, bro, for them to keep this a secret for this long,
if
he really in this joint, that's crazy, bro. but it was Michael B. Jordan. That shit was so funny. I fuck with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
that
shit
crazy, bro. Well, another scene that had me weak was when Don Cheadle was like, King Kong ain't got nothing. and he was like, huh? Bro, I was so weak off his reaction, bro. That shit was it had some good moments in this movie, bro.
Yeah, it did. Some of the characters in that joint, they know they could have did better on how some of the motherfuckers look.
As far as like the Goon Squad?
No, I'm talking about the motherfuckers that was all
like the people in the background. Yeah. It was like some Comic-Con type shit.
How you people that was in the job like that, I didn't even know they was even with Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Because you know they
that's a lot of people.
They couldn't use shit if it wasn't.
Yeah, a lot of people had a problem with them using so much of their own shit, but I'm like, it's their shit though. Why not?
Yeah.
It's like they were just pointing out stupid shit. I mean, I get it, but like, so what? It's their shit. Why not? If you got it,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because everything consists with money now. Like everything.
Yeah. Why not show off your assets though? Why not? Like, is you if you have all these projects, Harry Potter, this, that, and the third, then why not show all of that off in your thing? You have enough shit to have your own amusement park with different franchises. Why not show that off?
You don't never know. Some people that never watched that shit might want to go back. Yeah, I should have watched that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You ever seen Ready Player One? Ready Player One.
I'm supposed to go see that shit.
The VR joint. You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
This shit remind me of that. Like how it was like different type of like we were just talking about different like Harry Potter world and this type of shit in one thing. That's how Ready Player One was. Okay. So it kind of remind me, and I love that movie, bro. That's one of my favorite movies. Like,
telling me that because I remember I told you that I thought it was gonna be like on some Back to the Future type.
Yeah. I think the trailer to Ready Player One, it didn't do it justice, bro. Yeah. Because you ain't really know what the fuck it was about.
I think that's what made me like lose my interest.
Yeah, because you was
like, I said I wanted to see it.
Yeah,
but then I was like,
I can see why it do look like it'll be some type of Back to the Future shit. Yeah. But bro, when I tell you that was my favorite fucking movie that year, bro. Like that's. Damn. I could watch that movie every week, bro. That shit's so hard, bro. But yeah, like I said, Brian, this is a good movie to me. It's a kids movie. I enjoyed it. And how you feel about the before we get off it? How you feel about the Goon Squad? I think that shit. I think they was hot. They was hot. Goon Squad. Yeah, Dane.
Dane
Clay.
Was the best one, to be honest. To me,
I like Clay. He Wet Fire.
Yeah,
that shit was hard. At first I thought it was two different people because he was water and fire until I was like, oh, so he do both. I thought it was just both. I thought they had like his Splash brother and then he catch fire.
He get on fire because he get hot.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that's hard. Yeah, and then they had the White Mamba.
I ain't like that's the part that threw me off.
The White Mamba jump. Yeah, I knew you was gonna have a problem with that. And I don't even know how to say. Oh, they had Anthony Davis was the brow.
I think Anthony Davis had the least character to
that
me.
You like?
That I didn't like.
That you didn't like. That's what I'm saying.
Because he didn't like. You think about it, he really in the fucking movie like that. You think about it, he didn't do shit. He
had a few liners.
He had a few liners, but that was like as far as them playing the game.
Yeah,
no, like he wasn't.
But all right, let me just say this. Of course, this first Space Jam is better. Michael Jordan was better being Michael Jordan than LeBron was being LeBron as they self.
Correct.
I rewatched the first one because I wanted to just see which one I like more. I like LeBron version. One thing I will say that I wish they could have did in this one, if you watch the first one, you know they had other basketball players in there too. Charles Barkley, they had more shit to do in that one. Like they actually had like mini storylines.
Yeah,
like they like you seen them like it was a scene where Charles Barkley went to the basketball court. He was playing with some kids and he lost. He couldn't do shit. And they was like, man, get out of here, man. You ain't like that no more. I'm like, I wish they could have did that with Dame and all of them in this one. Like, they could have had more time as on screen as they self.
That's the only reason why I said, that was the only reason why when I watched the movie, before I judged it, it was going to be the better one.
Yeah.
Everybody had in their head that, oh, yeah, Mike Jordan one already better before they even watched it. So,
and it's better, but it's not like way better, though.
The reason why I feel like Michael Jordan is one better because just for that standpoint, like it gave you more of the real players. Yeah,
I wish it could have.
And that's what, and I think that's what takes so. And let me tell you another thing about Michael Jordan 1. Was it really a fucking kids movie?
That's a good point because it had
They had a whole lot
They test
of
the waters in that joint.
They had a whole lot of adult shit.
Yeah, they did.
Shit.
If you look at it now,
I
they
see.
do.
And see, that's the thing. I see. That's the difference from. That's why you can't.
That's a good point.
Really,
that's a good point.
You can't really compare the two. Because
this one was really for kids. Yeah, that one was.
Adults grew up on the old Space Jam. That to us, we already gave it a narrative that it should be like that.
Yeah,
but it wasn't. It was for
kids. Yeah, it's different.
So so that's why I said that one was better, because that one gave you both.
Yeah,
and LeBron one just gave you just for kids.
But it's still enjoyable.
Yeah, it was still
as
enjoyable.
An adult. Like, you can still enjoy it. And another thing that I seen from rewatching the first one is another thing that give it the edge over LeBron. One is
it was longer too.
Yeah, it was longer. No, LeBron John was long. Yeah.
No, I think no.
Michael Jordan John was like an hour and 27 minutes.
You think so?
Yeah, I seen it. I just watched it.
2 hours or something.
Nah, bro. It was only an hour and 30. I just watched it. Brian John like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then another thing, the soundtrack, my nigga, I believe I Could Fly was in Michael Jordan John.
Yeah.
Like the songs they was playing in that shit is like, that's nostalgia as fuck in that first one.
Yes,
so the soundtrack alone, you hear them songs in the movie, it's like, oh shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I listened to the soundtrack like 2 days ago. I
ain't like it. No, I ain't like it either. I ain't like it either.
And I see why they didn't play half of that shit
on the movie. Yeah. They I like the
2-3 songs.
Yeah.
I was like, now I see why.
Yeah.
That Space Jam first one. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of stuff you can take in to taste from both.
Yeah.
But it's just like the only reason what makes the first one better, because they really like. They had that shit comparing story-wise line. Like, they had that shit all together and including now. It's just like, this one was based off of kids and based off how kids always in the games now. That's basically what this was, if you think about it.
Yeah.
All this was game. Like even though Dame was in the movie, they was just like created off his game. Like,
they was created off his game.
It wasn't no powers taken or nothing.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking game. It was like a fucking video game.
Yeah. They actually had and it's definitely a sequel, even though they didn't call it part 2, because they referenced the first one a bunch of times.
So that's why I say you got it, even though it's not called part 2, you gotta say it's like part 2.
Because you actually see the little Monstars in that in the new
that's
one.
What I'm saying.
They was in the crowd.
That's why I didn't get, and I think that's what took away a little bit of the movie as far as like, that's why I said I had to stop thinking like as an adult and think as a kid, because I was like, bro, if this don't supposed to be part 2, then why would you make Buzz like tell him that they did this before?
Yeah, they did this before, and they said that like 3 times. In different ways.
Yeah, in different ways. And get Lola back. She can help. She's a real basketball player. How the fuck she a real basketball player when if this ain't supposed to do?
Yeah.
So it's like
it's definitely a sequel.
Yeah, it's definitely a sequel. So it made me think like, okay, so when Michael Jordan first Space Jam came out, what year was that? Like
1995, 96, somewhere around there.
So it took like how many years now for them to make this one?
Well, when they brought out in the Michael B. Jordan scene, he was like, this ain't Michael Jordan, this is Michael B. Jordan. He was like, oh well, I just thought and one of the Looney Tunes was like, oh, I thought I forgot his name. It was the cat. I forgot his name.
Oh, okay.
But he was like, it's been 25 years. I thought he aged. I thought he aged gracefully, or something like that. I was weird. So I guess it's been like 25 years. So
okay. So I want to know, like, so in 25 more years, they're gonna whoever the best player in the decade in that area.
I don't want them to wait that long. I don't want them to wait that long.
Now. I also don't want them.
I don't want them to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. These 2 is good. I'm cool with these 2. Yeah. Like, I'm cool with these 2. I just wish, like I said, I probably got more critiques if I sit and think about it, but my main critique, I like this movie, but my main critique is I wish that the other basketball players had more screen time.
Me too.
They had a lot of screen time, but as the Goon Squad, I wanted them to have more screen time as they self, like in the first one. And I wish that it was more like,
but to be honest,
NBA
I really
players
think this movie. I think the only reason why they didn't do too much on them parts because they had a hard time with this movie anyway from the because this movie must have had been made.
Yeah, it was that been on. Yeah,
a lot of people didn't want like LeBron had a hard time recruiting the people that he had now. Like the people that he got now, they like those weren't supposed to be the people that's supposed to be in that fucking movie. So he had a hard time getting people. So I think that's why it had to be rushed because they already gave us the narrative that this movie was be coming out, and they had to rush this plot.
Yeah. I wish I could have seen some more big names, but while we still talking about Brian, he's the first active. I got to make sure I say that player to earn $1 billion in career earnings.
Yeah,
with salary, endorsements. He number one, and then next is they not billionaires yet, but under him is KD with 580 million, and then Curry with 430 million. So shout out to billionaire Brian, the first active player to earn $1 billion off of salary.
That's what's up.
So shout out to Brian for that. I like the movie, and we see what he do next. Let's get into 2K. NBA 2K, man. They released 3 new covers.
Okay.
I want to start with the Candace Parker one because that stood out to me because this is like the first time that they did this.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations to her. So for people who might not know, Candace Parker is to be the first female cover for NBA 2K22. In North America, players will be able to purchase a special version of the standard edition featuring 6-time WNBA All-Star and WNBA champion Candace Parker. This version will only be available through GameStop and EB Games, and marks it the first time a female has been on the cover of a game in the series. And she actually tweeted about it, so I'm gonna read her tweet. Pull it up real quick. All right, so she said, "I'm extremely proud and humbled to be the first female cover athlete in the history of NBA 2K. I'm honored to work with the company that's investing in women and betting on us to succeed. I'm hopeful there will be many more badass females to follow." For people who don't know who she is, let me give a quick background on her. She played college ball at Tennessee. She was a first-round draft pick, drafted number 1 overall by the LA Sparks. And now she plays for the Chicago Sky, jersey number 3. She's a WNBA champion. She's a finals MVP. She's a 2-time MVP. And she's a 6-time WNBA All-Star. So she I think it's well-deserved.
I think it's well-deserved too.
Long overdue. And she's also an analyst on TNT during the regular season. She hosts the show with Shaq.
Yeah,
and
sound good on
ain't
that
Ernie
too.
on that joint too? Yeah, she do her thing on that.
Yeah, I think
too,
that's the one that Charles Barkley and what's called ain't on.
Yeah, they not on that one. So she got the accolades to back up. So I think it's dope. I think that's dope.
I think it's dope, and I kind of agree what she said on her tweet about how humble she was to be the first, and they hope they put she hope they put more badass females on the jump.
Yeah.
Only thing I just don't like about it, why it gotta be a special one?
Yeah, I feel like it should have been the main one.
Yeah, why it just couldn't be the main one? Is it because they don't think people gonna buy it if it's a woman on there?
Marketing reasons, probably so.
Even if so, if they was gonna put her on the cover, not by herself, they could have still put somebody beside her or something like that too. But why her first cover gotta be a special edition one?
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like I feel like, bro, just put her on the main cover. I feel like
people
they did that because
in the fucking
if you were like,
I'm a 2K fan. That's 2K, like one of the best games.
2K heads is going. 2K heads is going get it regardless.
Yeah, don't go. People rarely give a fuck about a cover. Like if they really do, that's fucking sad.
And if it's because like Luka is gonna be on the one that you're gonna see in the like everywhere.
Yeah.
But if you want to do that, then why not just put her and Luka on it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Like it shouldn't have to be I just feel like
if she's gonna be the first one and it's never been done, it should have just been her completely. It shouldn't have been no Luka or nothing. It shouldn't have been no special edition for hers to go get. It should have just been her.
Exactly, bro. That's how I feel.
Because
bro.
now I feel like now that you gave her a category on
it's
that
like
shit, nobody's gonna buy the special version
nobody
like that.
Gonna,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it's a female on there, which is fucked up to say.
Yeah,
that's the world is like. Men don't. It's crazy how men don't want to see women do as good as them too. But that's a whole nother fucking story.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm still proud that she on there.
Yeah, it's a big step. But come on, man.
Like, I just don't like the whole like special edition part. That part
underhanded. It's almost like a underhanded compliment.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, just put her on the main.
And I know somewhere in the back of her mind, she probably thought the same thing. But
yeah,
you know,
but
when you humble,
that's it's still a big deal.
It's a big deal.
But I feel like she should have been on the main.
So I think if that's the case, then if it's such a big deal for them, I feel like I don't want to just see when they put the commercial of the game. I don't want to just see the niggas. I want they better show her.
Yeah, for sure. At least
because they always had a commercial.
Yeah,
they always had a commercial for Legends and the regular jump for 2K. So I better see a commercial for her shit too.
Yeah, exactly. So she definitely deserved. Like, just give her the shine. Like, it shouldn't be no special. But anyways, but
I ain't gonna lie, though, I do need to get into the WNBA. I get into it. It's like the only time I really get into it is when it's like when their finals come, just to see who gonna win the jump. Like I know a certain like women players, but I don't watch it like I watch the men. And to be honest, the women almost kind of better than the men because they understand the roles better. They can, if you really watch some of the games, I see your face. If you really watch their games,
that's the craziest
if
thing.
their coach tell them how to run a play, women learn better than men do.
Yeah.
They can literally run that play better than men.
I think,
and I had this discussion at the barbershop the weekend. Like a lot of niggas agreed to that shit. Like if you really watch women basketball, don't just watch one game. If you really watch a season, it might not be more exciting when how the men's play.
Yeah,
because that's what we've been watching for so long.
Yeah.
So we just got accustomed to just watching it. But if you really watch them, they really can play.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like the main difference is women basketball, they more team
that's
oriented.
That's what I'm saying.
It's more a team.
It ain't just that one player
trying to do everything. Like how it is in the nigga.
And that's why I
what
say
make people want to see the dude.
It's real fundamental basketball for them. Like they learn more. Like that's just facts. Like women learn quicker and better than us.
Yeah.
And the way they run plays and how they was coaching and all that, man, it's just crazy. And you could tell that it's getting better because if it won't, they about to start putting. We about to start having women coaches in the NBA now.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope to see.
They've been talking about that for a while. I even heard one narrative that they said, "How will we feel if they combine it?" And I was like, "It would be dope, but then it would take away a lot because
that'd be a mess.
You're gonna have a team that's gonna fuck up. And what happens if they don't want no women on their team? And then some teams got women. See, that's gonna take away."
That'd be a mess.
Like it's gonna be fucked up because you're gonna automatically say, okay, the woman gotta check the woman.
Yeah.
And men check men. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fucking circus act. I don't want to see that.
So I don't think that shit gonna happen. But I just heard that was a narrative one time. But I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
No, I hope it don't ever happen. But yeah, so like we said before, 2K always released 2 different versions, but this year they got 3. So Luka.
I thought they always had 3 versions.
I thought they always had 2.
Well, they always had 3. Because it's always the main. Then it's always the special. Then it's always the legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then it's 3 then. So like we said, Luka Doncic, he gonna be on the main version. Candace got the special version, and the 75th anniversary edition cover got KD on there from BK Next. Then they also have Dirk Nowitzki on there, the legend, and then they also have the legendary Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
They really could have just took KD off.
Yeah, they could have took KD off.
They was gonna make a legend, like they could have just took KD off.
Yeah,
I would have rather
got
seen
2 people
Jordan,
who ain't even
Kobe
active
or somebody to replace him. If it's gonna be a legend, like
I feel like they just put him on there for the name
and the marketing.
Yeah, for marketing
money. Everything's
purposes.
money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what the thing I don't like about this whole 2K having like these 3 or 2, how many it is? I don't like how it's the same fucking game. First of all, it's the same.
That's
fucking
why I
game.
always just get the main one.
The only difference is they make you pay more for VCs you gonna buy
anyway
in the fucking game in the fucking way. So why they just don't just make? If anything, I can see 2, but why keep going with 3? 3,
3 is like what the
like a legend. Like I'm gonna pay $100 more just to get what 10,000, 100,000 more VCs. And then half of the time in the game, they make shit high.
And how it is now.
Yeah, it's like that shit be gone by the time you even get your nigga overall to 80. I'm like, God damn.
Not even that. How they do 2K now, it don't even matter if you got a lot of VC. They don't even let you unlock a certain level on your thing until you put in a certain amount of work. Yeah, so it's like you can have a VC and can't buy shit because you got to unlock a next. That shit whack.
That shit is whack. And I just feel like when it comes to 2K games now, it used to be fun. It's like now it's starting to become a fucking like I should be playing basketball in real life. I should be in the NBA. Like why the fuck? Like the whole point of buying the game is to have fun and play. Like it's starting to become like I like real life shit on the game, of course, but it's on like I only like real life shit to a certain extent, like graphics. Yeah. And who can really shoot like this and all that shit.
It's starting to become more.
It started coming like fucking work.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time you used to, like in the last 2K, not the recent one, but the one before that. I remember on that 2K, you used to shoot and everything, when people shoot with their nigga, they always try to hit the middle. Because it's going to be an excellent jump.
Yeah.
It's like now, on this 2K with Dame on it, it's like if you hit the middle, you would still miss the fucking shot. If you fucking wide open and you make the shot and you still hit the middle of that bitch, you still won't get the excellent. So I'm just like, they made this 2K like real life timing. Cause my brother told me he had to figure it out. Cause my brother, he a big 2K fan because he make money off that shit. Like they bet money to play these games.
Yeah.
He said for him to make his shot, he got to look at the nigga hand adjustment and how to get the release off. He don't even play with the jump no more up top.
Yeah,
he take that all and got to play with their release. I'm like, bro, that's too much to play a fucking game, man.
It's a game.
We play the game to have fun. Not to go to not feel like we out here got to go to practice. Like, I just don't understand. Shit, and last 2K was this 2K was kind of trash. I
ain't even play this 2K. Yeah, I ain't never get around to buying it.
I hope the next 2K
better. I plan on
rush like the last one.
I plan on getting this one.
They want no story for real. I like when I do my career. I like having the story because it make you want to keep on trying to get your dude up.
Yeah.
Once you don't have that story, it makes it boring.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep on going to my court to get your dude up, or play with a bunch of niggas you don't know to get your dude up, or make a team. Like, to be honest, I won't never into all that shit either way, even though that's the whole purpose of playing 2K. Yeah. But I just feel like, man, make it fun again. Like,
yeah. I like my court. It's just niggas be hogging on that bitch.
Yeah. You be playing niggas dog. That I be feeling like is this nigga job? Like,
bro, niggas be having like 1,000+ games. I'm like on they record.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, how the fuck do y'all have the time to do this shit,
right here
bro?
And play 2K all day? Like, I'm hoping these niggas in school or something, like school age.
Nah, these be grown ass.
That's the sad part. That's why I said
because I be watching the NBA TV jump when you be loading up the game before you play on your Mac career.
Yeah,
like. They be grown ass men, bro.
1,000+ games. That's ridiculous.
I be like, bro, I'm like, they gotta get paid for doing this shit.
I hope so, because I'm wasting hella time.
Since we talking about 2K even more, another thing they need to stop doing. I remember back in 2K, whatever you want your dude to do, he can do. Why now? If you can shoot, if you a shooter like Steph and Clay, you can't fucking dunk. Like what? If you notice, see, you say you ain't play it like that. On this year one,
not this year. No.
If your shooting is on 96 and higher, your dunk is 60 or 50 at the most. The highest dunk where you can get dunks, real good dunks, you gotta at least be an 80. Your overall gotta be an 85. So it's like. You can't get all if you want. Like, let's say you want your nigga to dunk. He can shoot threes. He can shoot mid-range. And he can play deep. Basically everything. Yeah. But if you want him to, it's going to always be something off. if you want him to be the best shooter, he can't be the best dunk either. It's gotta be a give and take. So it's like, let's say, like how I make my nigga. I want him to shoot and hit the mid range, but I also want him to dunk.
Yeah.
But for me to get him to dunk too, I gotta get my shooting at least a 83 just to get my dunk a 85 in percentage. And then most time when you do that, your defense, you can't play good defense.
Yeah.
You can play good defense if you know how to play the game. But as far as like overall status, it's like one of the other.
Yeah, that's
like
why
on the other 2K, if I can shoot threes, I want my nigga to shoot three. Like, cause like whatever you do in the game, that's what they make you how you is.
Yeah.
Now it's just like for instance, another reason. If you want to make your nigga 6'7" and he can shoot, he can't. It would take points off your shooting, so he can't shoot. Like if you want to be like degree free and make your arm like say you want to make a degree free, but you want him to shoot, and dunk like him.
Okay.
Because as we all see, degree free can't shoot the ball.
Yeah.
On the game, you can't do that shit. You either can dunk or you can shoot. You can't get both. Yeah. That's not how a game should be.
Yeah, that's back to my earlier point when I said it don't even matter about the VC because you gotta unlock that bitch. But they put a cap on your thing depending on what position you play.
Yeah, it's my point. Yeah, like that shit whack. Like
that shit wild. That shit wild. But anyways, I guess we'll see how it is. Hopefully this new one be better. It released on September 10th. So,
September 10th.
Yeah, so but
you gonna give me that for my birthday?
We'll see how that play out.
I'm gonna let y'all know if you doing that, y'all.
All right, but why you just mentioned Greek Freak, so let's get right into the finals, bro. Why not?
All right, bet.
They won. So they won. Giannis dropped 50 points the last game, which was huge. He deserved it, bro.
Let me say something you get.
All right, go ahead. Get your shit off. Go ahead, get your shit off.
As much as I would love to see CP3 get his first ring finally, I'm not mad.
I'm not mad
at all. But I'm gonna tell you, when I said when I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong. I said this before we started this podcast, and I think I said it on the first 2 episodes when we was talking about playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I said that when Greek Freak signed back with the Bucks, I said that was a dumbass move.
I did. I said
the same thing. He would never win a ring with them.
I said the same thing.
I said he would never win a ring. I said he needed to go to somebody like Miami and shit like that. And then it's like now watching it, it's like, damn, how you like Kobe, and then you want this nigga to go to a team, like a super team.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, nah, that's not how it works. I say he did the right thing.
He did do the right thing. That's why it means so much more.
He did the fucking right
That's why
thing.
That's why it means so much more. And it's a bigger deal to me because
I don't care what nobody say. You can say, oh, he only won it because people was injured and all that shit. He got through an injured team. It doesn't matter. Once you go in the fucking finals, you playing against that team.
Yeah.
That's all that matter at the end of the day, what you do in that fight. It don't matter what happened to get there.
Yeah.
Once you in the finals and you play against that team, whatever you do sets the mark.
And they had a 4-game stretch when they was winning everyone.
And look, and this how I knew the Bucks was gonna win. This when I changed my mind. When I seen Phoenix go 2 up, I was like, oh yeah, they might sweep these guys.
I said the same thing.
And then I was like, hold on. I said, they're a good home team too. And I was like, they've been 2-up in the last 2 games they in the series they played.
Yeah.
I was like, let's see how they played out. So game 3 they won. Game 4 they won. I said if they win game 5,
it's a wrap.
To get 3 to be up 3.
Yeah.
I said they're gonna win the series. And that's what exactly happened. Even though I didn't think it was gonna happen that way, it happened because most times if you let a team, if y'all already 2-2,
yeah, you better get one more.
You better get one more.
Yeah.
And that was Phoenix's chance to get one more because they was at home in that game.
Yeah.
So once they lost at home, I was like, yeah, they done.
It's done. Yeah.
And Greek Freak scored 50. And he broke
50.
a record.
Yeah.
He broke a fucking record because only 3 players in the history of basketball won MVP, won Finals MVP, and Defense Player of the Year all in one. And he did that.
Yeah.
He did that.
He definitely did that. Like I said, everything I said is on an episode previously. I was like, bro, everything we expect to happen this year is not happening. You expect the Nets to go all the way. That didn't happen. You expect Lakers to beat Phoenix. That did not happen.
Nope.
I expected Golden State to get in the playoffs and beat Memphis. That did not happen.
I thought the 76ers and the next was going to be in the conference finals.
Yeah, that did not happen. Everything that everybody thought was going to happen this year, it didn't happen, bro.
So this kind of proved the narrative, like in some situations that I don't know if it's a LeBron thing, and I ain't trying to do no hating shit right now. Because it always seems like when he in the playoff, it's so predictable at that time. And like it's like when he ain't in it,
it's fun.
It don't seem
it's
like it ain't.
Fun.
Yeah, it don't seem predictable. Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to take away the game. The game say he ain't do that to get there. But we have seen some games when we seen some iffy shit.
Yeah,
that happened for him to get in sometimes. But this one was like
it was fun for me.
Yeah, it was fun. It had you at the edge of your feet.
It felt like March Madness almost.
Yeah,
because like
definitely did.
A lot of people was like, I heard some people saying the ratings of this finals wasn't high because don't nobody want to see them. But I'm like, why would you want to keep seeing the same people? Like, it's fun. Like
that's why I say I had that. Like, that's how you could tell. Like when LeBron is in, it seemed predictable.
You know who going, yeah,
because you know who going,
yeah.
Like every time.
This time we know what the and then shit. Like I said, everything we expecting to happen not happening. So we literally going into this shit like, bro, who the fuck is gonna happen?
Yeah.
I think this shit was
like,
dope,
who
bro.
Knew Atlanta was gonna get to the
finals. Yeah, that's another thing you didn't expect to happen. Like, bro, what?
Atlanta in the conference finals.
Yeah,
like we literally had 2 teams in the NBA final that has not won shit in a long time.
Crazy, bro. This been a good year for basketball.
But damn,
in my opinion,
as much as I'm so proud of the Greek Freak getting his ring, I just feel so bad for CP3, bro. It's like after he got that. It's like the whole his career was like that injury shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like the one time he managed to go, I just feel like is this an injury curse or was it the Lakers curse?
Yeah.
Like was it that cause it's like, damn, bro, you got this fucking far. And y'all was beating their ass.
Yeah, yeah.
And at first everybody was like, man, the Bucks coach sucked because they ain't making no adjustments.
Yeah.
Man.
He
lied because he made hella adjustment and Greek Freak turned Aiden into a fucking I don't know what the fuck he turned that nigga to a fucking point guard because he was all over that nigga.
I think he finally figured out what he had to do,
and that was score 50. Because Middleton ain't want hot, Drew Holiday want hot.
Nah, he did that on his.
He really
carried it on that game.
He carried the team on that. The thing that helped them, they might want hot on offense, but what saved them to win, they was hot on defense. And that, and like I keep telling people, defense wins championships all the time. If you can't stop a good scoring team from scoring, you're not gonna win if you don't have the defense for it.
Nope. So like Giannis, I mean, like, and Giannis and Devin Booker, they had 2 back-to-back 40 point plus games in this series.
Yeah.
So that was like a big deal because I don't think that's really been done before when both 2 players on opposing teams both had more than 1 40-point game in the finals.
Okay.
Twice.
But don't laugh when I say this, because it's probably going to stir up some shit now. So, now that people seeing Greek Freak win a fucking championship and couldn't shoot threes, want a mid-range kind of guy, can't shoot. Do this get hope for Ben Simmons' career?
If he go to the right place, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Because he's not ass.
No, he's not ass. Just can't shoot.
He just can't shoot. But if he go to the right place, he can, yeah.
And he gotta not be scared to shoot the ball because people say he can't shoot. And Greek Freak just proved that. He just proved that As long as he really showed me the Shaq in him.
Yeah, for sure.
He was dominant the whole fucking time. And the crazy part, people forget this nigga was injured. He didn't even supposed to play in the fucking finals.
Oh yeah, he was injured. I forgot all about that shit.
Play in the finals, bro.
He got hurt. That was last series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
He didn't supposed to play.
That's crazy.
And he won this shit, bro.
They got his resume up now at 26 years old. He a 2-time MVP, a 1-time Defensive Player of the Year, 1-time NBA champion, 1-time Finals MVP, 5-time All NBA, and 5-time All Star. At 26
years old, he already a Hall of Fame.
Facts.
If he get one more ring, that really put him in it.
That's a fact, bro.
But he's 26 years old with that stat like that. 26 years old. Yeah. Think about that. 26 years old.
Yeah. And him and his brothers, they all got rings now.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That shit is crazy. All of them got fucking rings.
Yeah. Did you see what he said though? When he was like, he could have went to a super team and got it to eat, but that would have been too easy.
Yep.
He was like, I could have did that, but that's easy. I wanted to stay here and get it here, and he got it, bro.
He did it cold.
Can't do nothing but respect that, bro. You can't do nothing but respect.
And Kobe predict all this shit before he died. He said, once you become MVP, next you champion. And he did that shit. That was Kobe's dream, because Kobe said him and Book is the next one. Mm-hmm. But we see who was really the next one.
Yeah.
That was Greek Freak.
But and Book was close, so
yeah.
But they got there. That was his first finals. That was Chris Paul's first finals. A lot of people say Chris Paul ain't got a ring, and they knock him for that, but they mostly knock him because he never even been to the finals. Yeah. But now he can say he been there. Even if he never get one, at least he got there, you know?
Yeah. And he got there with a younger team.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why I don't really, even though I feel like Book and them could have did more, it's their first.
It's their first, yeah.
They got time.
They got time. Yep. They get
only thing, my thing is with CP3, I just don't see him as he can run this back. I just don't see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can he get injured too much?
He already
always something.
36.
Yeah.
I just don't. He like most players, when you see this happen, you be like, he'll be back.
Yeah.
I just don't see.
It's different when you up in age.
Like he gonna be with them again, even though I think he should. But for some reason, I got a feeling he's not gonna be. I already heard rumors that he testing free agency already. This might be his chance to come to the Lakers. I'd rather take him before we take Westbrook.
I don't want to see that. I've been seeing that
people
too.
Think because you're a big name, you could just go in a team and make something happen. If you don't fit,
I'm not gonna
team play. I just don't feel like you should join the team.
I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like the Bucks winning this, it's almost like a reset button on the NBA, because now that you just said Chris Paul testing and you hope he come to Lakers, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see no more. It's like now I don't even want to. This shit, them winning that shit is so fun to me. It's like, bro, I would rather see, like, if Chris Paul would have won, that shit would have been hard because that's him and Book. That's just two people doing their thing. I don't want to see him, Bron, AD. I don't want to see all these niggas click up, bro. I don't want to see. But all the
difference is if he joined the Lakers, it won't really be a super team. It'll be a big three, to be honest. Because you gotta think about it. It would be like the Celtics all over again. Because they old. The only youngest person is AD. And AD probably not even gonna play. That's another thing to do. AD don't even need to play the whole season. They need to have him on load management right now. Yeah. Because he keep getting injured. But he might get better because he about to be a center now. They put him back in center. So it might be different now. So
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Like I said,
congratulations,
shout out to Giannis and the Bucks, bro.
I'm happy for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
He did it the right way, and it's actually making me want to see more teams that we don't expect to win get there. So, because it was more fun this year, it was more fun.
But I still want my Lakers.
All right, so moving on, we got. I mean, this was Lovecraft Country. This was been announced that it was canceled, but I was so pissed about that. Did you ever finish that shit? You ever finish Lovecraft?
Well, it's not asking me a question you already know.
But nigga, the people don't know.
I'm just playing.
The fuck? This nigga think we having a one-on-one.
I know. I'm just playing. No, I ain't finished it. I have way finished that shit. I ain't finished it like I wanted to. Right. I got kind of, I don't know, I got kind of uninterested. And then I be having too much.
Had a lot of other shit going on.
It's like every time, it's like I always get fucked up when something else I've been waiting for come out when at a time something I want to try new come out. Cause then like once I watch what I really wanted to watch, I forget to go back and finish watching what I was watching at first.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of fucked it up. But from what I seen, it was kind of different and it was kind of good too.
Yeah, that shit
I
was
wish
hard.
I would have had finished it. So it was kind of it was kind of crazy that I seen that they canceled.
Yeah,
how good they did.
Yeah,
though.
They did hella good. I bring it up because Misha Green, the creator of Lovecraft, she inked a new deal with Apple TV. After they canceled Lovecraft.
Man, that's
so. I guess she gonna be like cooking up some stuff on Apple TV for them. I don't have Apple TV, but I heard they got some good stuff over there on Apple TV.
Yeah. Commercials I seen, they doing something good.
Yeah, they doing something. They just
I just ain't never.
You ain't never get on. Yeah. So, that's what's up for her. You know what I'm saying? So, cause she talented as fuck, bro. Like, Lovecraft is a good ass show. Again, she the creator, and two producers on the Lovecraft show is J.J. Abrams. If you don't know who that is, that's the dude. That's the dude behind the Cloverfield movies.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the first Cloverfield movie, and the second one was good too, which explains and that makes sense when you think about it, because when you watch Lovecraft, it's so many different elements in that show. It's like sci-fi shit, Black history shit.
Yeah, I did not think that it was gonna be like that.
It's like that, and that makes sense. And he got a hand in it, so that brings that sci-fi element to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and another producer on it is Jordan Peele, and we already know what he do. Yeah. And I think Lovecraft is actually shot from his production company, which is the Monkey Pie Jump.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so yeah, I love Lovecraft, bro. Like, that shit good as fuck, and I'm so mad that they did cancel it, but Jonathan Majors, the main character from Lovecraft, he was just nominated for an Emmy for Best Actor for Lovecraft.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, the Emmys, and for people who don't know, the Emmys is like Grammys, but for actors instead of musicians. Yeah. So, and Lovecraft is actually, they nominated for 18 overall Emmys.
That's crazy.
18. Yeah, man, that's a lot, and they canceling it. Yeah, but I actually heard that they was canceling it because, for one, it was a book that was finished. It's not like a book that got multiple jumps. Okay. They never said it was a limited series. Most limited series, you only get like one season. They never said this show was a limited series. Okay, so it could have had another one, but I heard that what they had planned for the second season, because there's only one book.
Okay.
So they didn't really if they would have came back with another,
it would have been some shit they made up.
It wouldn't have had a source material like this one had. So and they felt like, and it makes sense, but they kind of felt like, I heard they kind of felt like it wasn't gonna be up to par with the first season.
So they didn't want to
fuck it up.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it makes sense. Like sometimes some shit is just better as one.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see a second season, but if you was gonna fuck it up, then no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe they did make the right
18
move.
18 nominees. How many do you think they should win out of that 18?
Shit, it depends on.
We already know they at least should win one, but overall.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, if we're going off the number alone, if I'm not looking at the category title and whatever else is in the categories as well, if I'm just going off the number, I feel like out of 18, they're gonna walk away with at least 8 or 7 out of 18. So, yeah.
When is the Emmys? You know?
I'm not sure.
We need to figure that out.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see what's gonna happen with that. And Jonathan Majors, he also with Marvel now, so it's not like he need Lovecraft no more.
Yeah.
His career taking off. I remember the first time I seen him, it was in you seen the Five Bloods, the Spike Lee joint on Netflix?
To be honest, after that Chirac shit, I don't even watch nothing with Spike Lee made no more. Like after he did that shit, man, I'm like,
bro, I ain't never seen Chirac because I heard that shit was Chirac, so whack,
man,
bro.
That shit's so garbage. And the fucked up part is, I just saw it this year. That's the fucked up thing, because I took my time to watch that shit. And somebody was like, man, you should watch it. I said, why?
And it's like a musical or something?
Yeah, I said, why would I watch it if you already telling me it's trash? It's like, just to see it for yourself. It's so fucking funny. You can be like, this shit's stupid. What was the point? And when I watched this shit, I was just sitting there like this. Like, they really made Nick Cannon a gangster.
And yeah, I heard that nigga said after Chirac, bro. But no, Five Bloods.
But the crazy part, nobody from Chicago liked that.
Yeah, I heard. That was a big deal when it came out. A lot of people were like, "Nah, bro, this ain't it, bro." A lot of Chicago rappers were like, "Nah, bro, this not it." But that Spike Lee movie was good. The Five Bloods.
So that one was.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Because I think the last thing I seen that was actually good, that got canceled was that show with that black girl. Oh fuck.
Was it Spike Lee, John?
Yeah, and it got canceled. The girl that was like just fucking niggas, and she was a painter and shit. What was the name of that fucking show? Oh, I hate when I forget names because I was just
girl
talking
was
about
a painter.
That shit. It was on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix too.
I ain't familiar with that.
You know the girl? You know the girl that played in the movie with Kevin Hart? The fatherhood junk, the junk that he was trying to get
black
with.
Girl?
That black girl, she was the star of that show.
Oh, I ain't never seen that because that was my first time seeing her.
I forgot. I was trying to remember what was the name of that shit though. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that was the last thing I would watch of Spike Lee.
Okay.
Did.
Yeah, but you should definitely check that out. That's you might have seen it. You might have know what I'm talking about. Chadwick Boseman was in it, and they was like an army.
Oh, that's
yeah.
He did that movie.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I should have watched that shit.
Yeah, yeah. He did that.
I seen all the memes for it, but I didn't know I got a chance to watch that.
Yeah,
shit.
That's the movie I'm talking about.
Oh,
okay. So that's the first time I ever seen Jonathan Majors. He was in there. He was one of the dudes who was in the military because they was older now.
Yeah. They was going back to their store.
Yeah, he was one of the guy's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was my first time seeing him, and he been like ever since then he been taking off. So he in Marvel now. Like I told you earlier off mic that he's in Loki in the last episode.
Okay.
So he definitely like gonna be a big player going on into the Marvel world. So
what's up, man? I love seeing how people do
good,
man.
Facts. Definitely, he definitely on my list now for up and coming new actors who I fuck with. Like yeah. All right, next. So moving on, we got Noami Osaka. This was a little while ago, but I wanted to bring it up because we never touched on it. She got her own Barbie doll now. It's coming out.
That's what's up.
That's about to drop.
We need more black Barbies.
That's a fact, bro.
We need more of our little girls to see that they can be in that potential.
Yeah.
Like, you think about it when we was growing up, like you ain't seen them in the black doll babies and shit. Every time somebody was playing with a Barbie doll,
remember like I remember the Brandy jump. Remember she had her jump?
Yeah, they did have that. They had like a little, but it won't
a lot though.
How it started to get down, like it's starting to be more now. Like back then they just had like selectors.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't see that many.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, look at all the females in our family. I never seen that. I never seen them play with
black dolls like that. Yeah.
Like that.
And it's dope because this one is actually called the Noami Osaka role model Barbie doll. So
that shit look dope. I ain't
that's all
buy
right.
some shit like that. Don't
For,
even open eye. Keep that shit
like as a collectible or something. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be hard.
Start doing it now. I think about it because this years come, that shit might be worth something. Somebody gonna want to buy that shit when that shit run out. You'd be
you'd be surprised what
rich people pay for that.
Yeah, it's been a lot of weird shit going on with that. With a lot of people buying like certain shit like NFTs. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but it's a lot of shit going on right now. But
I know I knew when people would buy shit like certain shit like that. When I remember like back in the day, I know it's off topic, but I remember when I think it was a story about Kobe Bryant, his mom and dad, so trying to sell his high school shit.
Oh yeah, I heard
some
about
shit
that.
like that. Like shit like niggas really go out there.
They waited back.
They go buy some shit like that and spend money on shit like that, and they probably ain't gonna put it on. They probably gonna keep it there damn side and frame that bitch.
Frame that bitch. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They did that. They recently just did that not too long ago. Kanye West, because he with Adidas now, but at first he was with Nike. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
They recently, like probably like a month ago, just announced that somebody bought his first prototype Nike shoe for like, I forgot the price, but it was like
$1 million something.
It was somewhere around there.
Damn.
Like one pair of shoe, my nigga, a prototype, and they bought that bitch. Like people do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you got it, then go ahead. But I wouldn't do no shit like that. But
just like Jay-Z said, he got paintings that when his kids when his kids get
the
older,
value gonna go up.
Be
Yeah,
high. Like,
yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
man.
that's
You'd be surprised what's worth. And
yeah.
what's not worth
That's
shit.
a whole different world right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's a whole different world. But back to her, I think this is dope because she was recently just dealt with a lot of mental health shit. That's why she ain't want to play in the French Open, because she didn't want to talk to the media and shit like that, because she was going through some mental health stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know that.
This is dope. I think I hope this and I know it won't, but I hope this will make more kids, especially like black kids, want to play with toys again, because it's like now everything is so technology based,
which is
and
sad,
tablets and shit like that, and that shit not good for the brain when they that early in age. Like it's not good. So hopefully this could be like the start of getting kids to actually play with toys again. Man,
I told myself, I was like, if my daughter get a tablet, it's only gonna be used for a certain thing. That's for her to watch. Like if she want to watch Mickey Mouse and we somewhere so she can stay quiet in the car, but it ain't gonna be like
no every day. Yeah, nah.
Just so I ain't gotta deal with you.
Nah.
That's what most parents do.
Yeah, that's what they do. And that shit fuck up their brain, bro.
Just so they can don't cry or be active with them when they should, and all that shit.
Exactly.
But that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, a whole nother topic. But yeah,
you
shout
don't
out
see
to
kids these days play with toys like that.
Yeah.
It's very
it's rare.
Like,
it's rare. It is rare.
Like when you go to a little kid's birthday party, like you go buy a toy, hey, look at that motherfucker. But you give them a goddamn anything electronic wise. Yeah, they on that shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy how this generation got addicted to that shit so fast.
Yep. That's because we addicted to that shit. So they see what we do.
Think about it, we played the fucking game like shit. I still can't get off the game. I have my moments when I don't play it for a while.
Yeah.
But it's like I just to this day, I'm about to be 32 and I still don't see myself ever just saying I'm never gonna buy a system ever again.
Yeah.
So it is addictive.
Yeah, it's addictive. It's just way worse now.
Yeah.
Especially for kids. They should be allowed to be kids.
How the fuck you can't read, you can't write, but you telling me you can go on the tablet and find what the fuck you want to watch? Like that shit.
Yeah, that shit is amazing. It's amazing, but it's also bad because their brain is still like developing. So,
yeah.
But all right, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. MTV Cribs is coming back.
I can't believe they brought.
I can't believe that shit coming back neither, bro. Like. This says a lot, but before I get to my opinion on it, I'm gonna read what they said about it though. So, the show MTV Cribs, the show which gives an inside look of various celebrities and their lifestyles, including the full tour of their homes, is set to return on August 11th, according to the press release. The upcoming season already has an exciting lineup with Ashley Simpson, Evan Ross, Big Sean, Christina, I don't even know how to say her last name, Johnny Weir, JoJo Siwa. What the fuck? They got JoJo Siwa on here.
When you say Christina, you ain't talking about Aguilera.
No, hell no. I know how to say her name. Jordan Woods, Kathy Griffin, Martha Stewart, Nick Young, Nico Torella. These people got some crazy names. Yeah, Nick Young on here. Snooki from Jersey Shore, Rick Ross, Scott Disick, Tia Mowry, Tinashe.
He loves showing shit off.
Yeah. TJ Lavin and others. So they got a whole lineup, bro. But my opinion is
if what I would have heard,
what?
If they I know they did the LTV Cribs with new people, but it would have been funny to see where the old people, when people was on there at first, see where they at now. Because I would love to see where Redman is now, bro. Because he's the ODB.
His probably got the most his probably the most legend.
Yeah, because that nigga was still he won't front about his shit, bro. That nigga was still living in the goddamn.
But they actually said that a lot of them people don't want their real house. Like they was just doing it for the show, renting it. Not everybody, but some people.
For real.
You ain't hear that. Some people, that's why his shit was so. He actually said that because he was like, they had a spot for him to rent that they was gonna put him in to film this show, and he was like, "Nah, just come to my real shit." And that's how see,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I mean, they had to make a show, so of course, they wanted to have
defeat the purpose then.
Yeah, I know. That's why I hope if they do it, but I mean, what you expect is.
I know for sure if it's real because Rick Ross already showed half.
Yeah. Of course, not all of it was fake. Some of them was fake.
Oh, okay. Some of them.
So
fake.
Of course, I mean, I ain't surprised because that's in the same realm of reality TV in a way. And you know reality TV be fake as a bitch.
Yeah,
so
it does.
I'm not surprised at all. But this like them bringing this shit back tells me that, bro, they need help with their ratings and shit.
Yeah, fact.
Nobody watch cable TV like that no more.
They don't.
I'm like, they should have put this bitch on. I mean, I know it's called MTV Cribs, so of course it's gonna be on MTV. But I would have much rather them do this on like Netflix or something else.
Yeah.
So because I'm not, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to watch this shit. I don't watch cable TV.
It's like now shows. Now you just want the whole project now. Like we didn't got so addicted to watching shows.
We got accustomed to that.
Like now that it's on Netflix, you can just watch the whole fucking thing whenever you want to.
Yeah.
It's like now that you gotta wait till another Monday or another Tuesday, and watch the show. Motherfuckers really don't do that shit no more.
It depends on what it is and how good it is.
Yeah, how good it is. I don't feel MTV Cribs is gonna get the ratings.
No, that's why it's not.
They gonna get.
And like MTV they've been doing this for a while now, bringing back old shit. Because they brought back TRL and DC Young Fly was hosting that shit.
And that shit
it didn't last long because they trying to bring that shit back. Hopefully to gain more like people back on MTV, but them bringing this shit back, it just remind me of all the old shit that MTV used to have when it was fire, bro. Like,
MTV was fire.
You remember Next?
Yeah, I remember Next.
Nigga used to step off the bus and the girl, I'll never forget that shit. And they get next you off appearance or whatever. And I remember one time nigga stepped off the bus
and hit his head on the motherfucker.
Oh no, I remember that part.
Yeah, one dude was about to turn it on. He was trying to introduce himself, and he fucked himself up. He hit his head on the fucking bird.
I remember a nigga stepped out the bus, and as soon as the girl seen him, she was like, next.
Yeah,
bro,
I was
that shit
like,
was
God.
Wow, bro. That shit
Imagine
was so
that, bro. Imagine you got the most confidence ever, and then you get fucking
next.
And then you know, fucked up, you get next by a bitch that you was about to next.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's a fact too. Like they had some sweet ass shows. Let me see, it was Next. Pimp My Ride was on that joint. Room Raiders, you remember?
I bet you they gonna bring that shit back. I put some money they gonna bring that shit back too.
I heard he actually did an interview not that long ago saying that they was in talks of doing that again.
He said something. He said something in that interview. It was so long ago that I forgot. It was something that we didn't know.
They was trying to wild on him with the financial side. Or some shit like that. I think that was on the Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Matter of fact. But like. Them shows is nostalgia, so of course, like it make people want to like tune back in, but it's just not the same.
But
like,
now these days,
it's so
just like
I feel like it's gonna look so fake now.
It's like now that you showing people cribs, and if let's say some of them are real, dude, don't just like give niggas that want to try to rob you.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That's another thing. It's a lot of a lot of home invasion. Yeah, it's a lot of
Pop Smoke. He was just showing some bags that he got. And forgot that his fucking address was on the bitch. And look what happened to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good point. That's why I was going to bring up. Like, you sure MTV Cribs is the right thing to bring out right now? Like, it's a lot of home invasions going on right now.
Yeah, that's probably why some of those shits was fake. Because I didn't know that. It makes sense now. Because if niggas try to rob it, nigga, you done.
Yeah.
God. So I hope y'all listening to this shit for those who want to fucking
get on that shit, bro.
Yeah, because you ain't getting away.
Yeah, bro. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to watch it however I can.
You let me know which ones to watch.
So what else we got? We got T-Pain Rant. I want to talk about this because he actually said some real shit. But before we even get to that, I'm gonna play it first, and then we're gonna discuss.
All right,
what you say. So here we go.
Stop! Just do something else! Just, god damn it! Do some different music! We have all this that you're doing. We already have it. Lil Uzi Vert is already doing it. Lil Baby is already doing it. Dumb Baby is already doing it. It's literally two with Baby in their names that's already doing all the music you want. Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want. Do something else. Holy shit. Do something else. Holy shit. Stop sending me this bullshit. And then get mad when I don't like it. Jesus. God
So he said a lot of shit that hit the nail right on the head. Like, bro, it's a lot of
to say a lot.
Yeah, like, bro, I've been saying this shit, bro. Like, music, like, people just need to, like, everybody want to sound the same, but I don't understand, like, why, like, I just don't understand this shit. Back in the day, and I know it's not back in the day no more. I understand that, but bro, everybody had their own.
You weren't even born in those days, so for you to
about to
say what you about to say, it's supposed to speak volume.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
It's like, and I ain't even gotta say, I ain't even gotta go to the 90s, even though that's what I could go to. But even in the early 2000s, bro, everybody had their own sound, bro. It wasn't that many people who sounded alike, like everybody, who was who. Like,
now it's like, is this Roddy Ricch?
Exactly.
Is this like? I'm like, bro, I'm confused.
Like, we know, but the casual music listener, they don't know who the fuck who is who. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, everybody want to chase that same sound, and it's like, damn, bro. Like, I remember the days when
it started with, like, what? I can't remember who it started from between.
I say Future. Yeah.
Then everybody want to be Migos. Then everybody want to be motherfucking shit. It's so, man, I can't.
That shit just evolved, and now everybody do the same type of shit, and that shit is so annoying, bro.
And sometimes I think when people do the same exact shit, I don't think they do it for the good of the music. I just think
they do it because they can get on, because that's what people want to hear, bro. And it's like, just be yourself, bro. Like, I just don't understand that shit, bro. I mean, I understand you trying to get on, you trying to get attention, but like he said, bro, it's a million of you. Like, it's a million. Like, don't get me wrong, Lil Baby, he fire, but it's a million other little babies who's trying to do that too. It's some shit of Lil Uzis in the world. Like, it's some shit of these niggas, bro. Like, how can you stand out, really?
It's like they trying to, and then it's like they trying to do. I feel like I'm just tired of all these Lils and people fucking names.
Yeah,
too.
I'm just, bro. These and then like these niggas, like all this weirdo shit. Like, man, that shit just make me.
Don't get me wrong. Some of that music be alright if you just want to bang, have fun, the club.
Yeah, and everything ain't gotta. Yeah, and I'm not saying that like everything got to be so. Like, everybody, if you know me, then you know, like, I'm a fan of like rapping, like the niggas who really rapping. But I'm not saying everything got to be lyrical and shit like that. No, you can have fun music, but it's like, it's so much of it. And then a lot of people always be like, well, nowadays it's something for everybody. It's niggas who really rapping, but then it's niggas who is all kinds of subgenres in hip hop now. And that's true, but that's not the shit that's on the forefront.
Yeah.
They not pushing the niggas who's really rapping and who got dope music. They pushing the littles and the street niggas who content
and
is,
it's so
is
crazy
wild as a bitch.
Back
like,
then, the niggas that could rap back in the day that were street niggas had a hard time.
Even in the street niggas back then,
they
still knew how to make songs.
Yeah, they was real street niggas too.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there. They was real street niggas too, because some of these niggas be fucking capping.
It's a bitch,
like, I'm tired of people like
these niggas be too gangsters, bro. They be too gangsters.
I'm tired of this narrow that people keep on saying, "Oh, I made it through the mud."
Bro, I'm tired of hearing that shit too.
Bro, so you tell me, bro, everybody mamas and dad did not take care of their ass and they ain't had shit ever in their life. Come on, bro, stop that shit, bro.
Yeah,
your mom
shit,
heard this shit that y'all be saying y'all made it through the mud. I bet they looking at y'all ass like, oh, so you trying to say I ain't fucking raised you, I ain't fucking feed you. We might not have everything,
bro, it be
but
straight
you
cap.
You made it through the mud. Like, too many niggas made it through the mud, bro. What is y'all definition of made it through the mud? Because my definition of made it through the mud, well, everything you got, you had a scratch for.
Yeah.
Nothing was given. You had to get it yourself. You were starving. You ain't had no money in your pocket. You better had a roof on your head. That's made it through the mud. But if you had a fucking parent, just because she wasn't rich and she still took care of you, you still had food on the table, you still had a roof on your fucking head, that's not making it through the fucking mud, bro. I'm tired of hearing that shit, bro. I heard that shit in every fucking song now, bro. It's the same shit. I made it through the mud.
Cause that shit just sound good, bro. It just sound good, but that's not what it is. That's not really what it is. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Some of y'all was already rich and we just now find out who y'all dad is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, if you think about it, bro, a lot of these people be industry plants, bro. Because every time, and I'm seeing this so much now. Every time you see a new artist come out of somewhere, and then you hear like you see them in an interview or somebody like you find out that they just now getting famous, but they already knew somebody famous, or they're somebody in their family had connections to somebody who was famous already. And
I'm
like, nigga,
y'all made it through the mud.
Yeah, it's
for instance, what's that fucking girl name?
Carla Ray.
I didn't even know her fucking dad was Benzino, bro. And her freestyle, she was talking about she made it through the mud. I'm like, bro, nigga, your daddy was rich.
Exactly,
like, bro. So what the fuck did you not get from your dad?
She like the number one industry plant right now.
Like, I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, everybody want to eat off you, huh?
Like, come on, bro.
Huh?
That
like,
shit,
come
like,
on, man. Stop that
off,
fake.
Bro.
Like, stop that fake shit.
I hate
bro.
that shit too, bro. Because that shit like a slap in the face for people who really come from that shit.
I want to hear some street shit. I want to hear niggas that really went through that shit. Like niggas like DMX, R.I.P. Like niggas like Redman. Like niggas who rap that was in that type of struggle. That like all that other bullshit. Like y'all gotta stop.
Because everybody want to be tough, bro. They be too gangster for themselves.
And you don't have to fucking be gangster to be a fucking rapper. Exactly. Just to let y'all know.
Exactly. Bro.
Like, come on, bro. We got J. Cole. We got Kendrick. We got a lot of people that's good.
And not even that. We got, and not even just the big dogs. You got new niggas who be rapping. You got my nigga Kota the friend. Like, he a beast from New York. You know what I'm saying? He be rapping. He on some cool shit. Laid back. Like, and he, like, you ain't got to be on that street shit. Like, you got the Dreamville niggas. You got new TDE niggas. Like, it's new people.
It's okay to be a rapper and don't have to be from the streets.
Yeah, like, you don't have to do all that shit.
That's
like,
what made Drake so goddamn good, because he doesn't act like what y'all niggas want to be.
And that's why he got so, that's why he is as far as he gotten.
Exactly.
Because he didn't have to do all of that shit.
And he said in his songs, like, he kind of dish y'all on the low on that song. I forgot the name of it, but that song when he was talking about when he was answering to his mom on the
are you in the six?
Yeah. Like he don't have to do that. He don't have to be somebody else to just to get his props.
That's what I'm saying. And like, and that all that street shit, like that shit poisonous, bro. Like, why you think they always getting tried, bro? They always getting killed. They always getting shot. These rappers who talk that shit, they always going through shit because they speaking that type of shit into the universe, bro.
And then I feel like half the time, the most people it happened to, I feel like the reason why it happened to, because it's some in them stories that them niggas know you fucking lying.
Yeah, that's why they try.
They want to test you.
Yeah, they want to test you. Yeah, because let's be real, bro. The people, I heard academics say this shit, bro. The people who really live in that shit and they rappers, they go to jail. Think about it. NBA YoungBoy, where he at? In jail. Or you either go to jail or you die.
Kodak Black.
Jail a bunch of times. Like, bro, they go to jail, bro. If you've been rapping this murder, kill shit for years, and
what's
you
that
don't
nigga
never
name that
get,
said I got murder on my mind? What the fuck is that?
YMW.
Yeah, he in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
He told on his fucking self.
The people who really doing that shit, you go to jail, or niggas kill you. Like, if you rapping all this kill shit and you're not doing that no more. If nothing is happening to you and you've been doing this for years,
your career like that. If that's what's really going on.
Yeah, but like
at some point in time, nigga, you're
not still doing that, bro. You cannot be both, bro.
Like, you're not. I just don't understand this narrative, man. Everybody want to be like
everybody want to be a gangster,
and it's crazy. Like, don't know everybody want to be like somebody, but they don't want to be like the positive people. They don't want to be like the people who get the good-hearted people, the people who's like really put in the work. They don't want to be like no people. They rather be like the people.
Shit poisonous, bro.
That been through some shit. Like, nigga, last time I checked, you should be happy you didn't go through that shit for real. So why you want to rap about some shit that you didn't even go through?
Because they think that's what's cool.
Yeah, it's like that's sad, bro.
Yeah,
that's the fucking sad thing, bro.
It's sad as fuck, bro. But anyways, we gonna move on from that, Jones. So next up, we got Versus. The new Versus was announced. We actually had kind of a convo about this the other day off mic, but we gonna talk about it on mic.
Oh shit, what the fuck about talking about?
The Lox versus Dipset. Yeah. Lox versus Dipset. So this is gonna be live at Madison Square Garden.
What the fuck is this shit?
This take place August 3rd, Tuesday on August 3rd. at 6 p.m. So
that's not this coming week. It's next week.
Yeah, and this actually Jadakiss second time doing verses. So before who you got first of all? Who you got in this jump? Who you got winning this jump?
It's so fucking hard, bro. But it's a reason why I'll say this. But I'm going with Dipset.
Okay, and you said this the other day, but I forgot what you said.
I picked Dipset?
You said Dipset was better at what again?
I said Dipset. At first, I was thinking Dipset was better as a group than individual, but then I thought about it. I was like, they are better individual
than the
artists,
collective.
Collective than the Lox.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Because the only person that was really good on the Lox as far as going their own way was Jadakiss, and he barely made. He had some single hits,
yeah.
But as far as collective album wise, he never was that nigga.
But the album wise don't really matter with this.
Yeah, I know. But
and
I was just saying
too,
as far as like why I think Dipset was better individual because they really was doing the damn thing. And I'm not gonna say overall Lox probably is the winner, to be honest. But the only reason why I'm taking Dipset because everybody wanted to be Dipset.
Yeah, they had the culture.
They had the culture for real, bro. Yeah. Everybody wanted to be them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never heard nobody say, bro, I want to be like the Lox.
Yeah.
Never heard that shit a day in my life.
I give you that.
But Dipset, like, they brought so much swag.
Yeah.
They brought so technique. They from New York. They brought another side that we ain't never seen yet. And it was just amazing how they just came collected. Like back in high school, like, bro, man, my niggas, like, we used to act like we was Dipset, nigga. I was Jones, my boy was Jewel, and my boy Devin was fucking Cameron because he was the silly ass one. So it was just like, as far as that wise, that's why I give it a Dipset. But as far as like song wise as a group, the Lox might take that shit.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Lox definitely got it. Like I said the other day, the Lox is definitely the better group. Like you just said, Dipset is better individually because Cam has solo songs, Jewels has solo songs, Jum, he's still active today. So it's like they was like, I love both of these groups, honestly. Jewels was always my favorite, especially when he got on that run with Wayne. It was like, bro, whew. When they started doing them, I can't feel my face mixtapes, bro. Like, Jewels was definitely like one of my favorite rappers. Like, I still got him as one of my favorite rappers. Like, as far as like the Hall of Famers,
yeah, I got you.
He definitely in there for me. And the Lox, bro, come on, bro. I think Jada, out of everybody on both sides, Jada is the best rapper, bro. Like,
yeah, hell yeah,
that's my nigga, and I love the Lox, bro.
Kill all of them as far as rap wise. Yeah. It's just what take him away from not being what he is that he couldn't make songs. Not even album. He couldn't deliver. He could rap his ass off and say what the fuck he want. But as far as making hits, that was his weakness. Like Cassidy. Cassidy had that one hit or two off an album, but then it was like when you listen to the rest, like, it was just like that's trash. But then when you heard this nigga go freestyle,
it's like, oh shit.
It's like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's the only thing that took away from Jadakiss. He couldn't make songs.
Yeah. So I feel like, so I got the Lox winning because they just, man, they both can pull from so much. They both can pull from 90s.
It's really like a 50-50.
Yeah, it can go either way, honestly. But I'm edging it. Again, it's gonna tell us for real. But I'm going off of based on what I heard Jada play in his verses with Fab. Them songs is more recent to me than all the Dipset hit songs, even though I still listen to that shit. So I'm going off of what I heard Jada play already. So like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
If that's the case, then I just feel like if they're gonna do a group, I feel like it only should be group songs. I don't feel
but they're not gonna do that though. Already,
that shit dumb as a bitch. Because if it was already on there, but
if you do it like,
but then that's gonna make Dipset win because
no, it's not. But Dipset ain't got 20. Not as a collective. No, they do not.
You just said Jadakiss could pull some on his own shit, right?
Yeah.
You just said out for what Jadakiss pulled out from the junk he had with Fabulous, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you telling me Jewels Cam and Jim Jones can't. If they take out their shit individual too, they beat the Lox because it's just Jadakiss at that point. Styles P only had like 2 hits, and all his jumps was about getting high.
Nah, Styles had like 3 or 4.
What's the third?
I Get High, Locked Up with Akon, and
that's not his song.
That is his song.
That's Akon's song.
No, it's not. That's his song, bro.
What, bro? If you,
I'm gonna look
it's on Akon album, bro.
I think it was on his. He had like, bro. Akon was like on the hook in the bridge.
The third, I wouldn't even give him that for no third one. The third one was all blow. I think it was Blow My Mind, Blow My Heart, some shit like that. With Swiss Beats. Like, no, hell no, you can't get that. I don't remember that song being a collective as both. That's how Akon came out.
What I'm saying is, if you talking about they just to play their songs as a group, no individual shit. Dipset don't have 20 hits as Dipset. If you throw in the individuals, yes, of course, they got more than that. Just Dipset on the song, no, like just Dipset featuring whoever, another artist. They don't have 20 hits as just Dipset. They got hits, but not 20 as just Dipset.
For some reason, I feel like
the Lox don't either, though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
so they have to add the individual shit,
and that's what I'm saying. That's where it's gonna come and play. That's where if they do it like that, that's gonna make I feel like that's gonna make the Lox kind of lose because
lose what if they do what individual shit.
If they can do group and individual shit,
the Lox winning that.
How the Lox gonna win that?
They pulling from Rough Riders. They pulling from D Block. Jadakiss still getting featured today. He got hella hits as a feature on another song.
Okay.
Styles P got his own shit we just talked about. She ain't got nothing, but it don't matter because look at everything I just put. They pulling from mad shit.
But you
Joel's got solo hits, but he ain't got a lot. He got solo hits, but he don't got a lot.
His album
he got
is better than in the Jadakiss album.
Okay, but it's not about albums. It's about hits. It don't matter. Even if his album is better, it's not all hits.
Yeah, though. I get that.
Yeah. Jim Jones got hits. Yeah, but he ain't got 20. Cam probably the only one that can probably get to 20 by himself.
And guess who in half of them fucking songs?
Who?
Joel's and Jim Jones was in them fucking songs most of the time, nigga. So you still prove my fucking point.
But not really though, because
Jim Jones got 20, he close. You don't think about his album now and his singles he came out with.
I'm thinking he don't got 20. He don't got 20.
He was on fucking top 5 rappers of this year. So if he didn't
what that got to do with his though? That's just all right. I got you. I'm gonna trap you like this. Give me Jim Jones hit songs. Give me at least 5. Besides Ballin', Certified Gangster. What else? We fly. That's Ballin'. So that's 2 so far. Ballin', Certified Gangster. What else? Jim Jones.
I got you. Hold on. I got you because I always liked the Jim Jones. I just can't remember on top of my head.
I'm going off a hit.
Someone with Miami.
Was that a hit or
that's what's a hit, bro? Someone with Miami.
I won't really like. I was too young when that was like really really hot, so I can't really say it won't or it was, but I do like that song
though. Crunk Music.
Who was Crunk Music? What's that?
You don't remember Crunk Music?
Who else was on it?
Fly high, so with Jewels and Jim Jones. I mean with Cameron. Remember when they did the back, bro? It's a hit, bro. That nigga got tripping, bro.
All right, so that's 4.
G's Up with Max B.
I never heard of
that. What else he got? I don't know if that's probably, you might be right. That's all he got.
I'm talking hits. I'm not saying of course he got hella songs, but I'm talking about hits. Cam probably got the most hits out of the whole set.
Yeah, of course. Are we still doing if they in futures too?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta throw them D's. He's on that.
He was on Throw Them D's?
Yeah, Throw Some D's with Rich Boy.
Was that a remix or something?
Yeah, that was a hit though.
I never heard that version, but okay.
Yeah.
I give Jim Jones Stunning Is a Habit with David Banner and Chris Brown.
But that was the remix. So
that was a remix.
Yeah,
I give you that.
That's pretty much all I could think of the top of my head.
Yeah.
He probably do got more, but at the top of my head, that's all I could think of right now. Because to be honest, I stopped listening to Jim Jones after what album did I really stop listening to Jim Jones? Because it's starting to get to me. I think it was when he was going against Jay-Z with that Harlem American Gangster album shit. After that, I left off on him. Well, I did listen to one more album, which was Pray. I forgot what was the name of that fucking album he had after that. But as far as On My Way to Church.
Okay.
And Harlem Dario the Summer. Yeah, you right. He probably just got fouled just by himself.
Yeah.
It's all I could think of. And I'm thinking of right now, all I can think of is that 5.
I put it like this. He probably got like 5, maybe. Joel's probably got like about the same number, maybe like 2 more, maybe. Cam probably got
so they about
10.
even. Then
it's about evening up.
Jada Kids, the only thing that's gonna keep
Jada got more. Yeah, Jada Kids got more hits than anybody on this motherfucker. So he alone can carry the Lox. So I guess
you're right.
So I got the Lox winning this shit, but I can't wait for this shit, bro, because I fuck with both. I fuck with both groups. Like I love Dipset, but I love the Lox even more, bro. Like,
because I do gotta think about when I think about the Lox. They've been on so many fucking records. Yeah. You forget some of the songs and shit. I forget all the songs they had with because I keep on thinking all the songs with Rough Riders.
Yeah, but they was on Diddy first.
I keep on forgetting they was Diddy because that's why they changed the name at one time because of Diddy.
Yeah.
So you right. Yeah, so Lox might win this shit.
Yeah, so we gonna either way. Like
I just think I picked Dipset because they gave me the more influence.
Yeah, they definitely got influence. I'm just going off of music though. I think the Lox won that.
Yeah, they won that shit.
We gonna see what's gonna happen with that jump though. All right, so we back, bro. We about to jump into our next topic. Tory Lanez freestyle on Hot 107 Funk Flex. He back. He came back again because he just did one like not too long ago. Maybe like a couple months ago. He just did it on another freestyle. So this like he back with another one. Tory Lanez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play that joint real quick and then we gonna discuss. So here we go.
Surface, I'm saying Canadian born, American thanks. We nothing there if we comparing the banks. We can shoot the fade and recoup with the loser. Gotta stare at the ranks. Cause all my shooters do is bust it like they Erica Banks. I'm saying, mate, I asked you why you gay this nigga too. Straps, we got steppers like the living room. Mess, niggas try to play me, shit was too. Cats over that, bitch, I'm back. Shovel out the scat. Shout out to the baby, Roddy Rich and Lil Baby. What I'm about to say is gonna sound a little crazy, but it's true, so don't blame me. Y'all all would have got y'all awards if they never framed me. I'm waist deep like game in that scene playing crazy. Can't sleep, the pain in my dreams going crazy. Off the wall on the street, I'm more Scorsese. Put my balls in the cheek, that's how you play face. I'm fresh in insurance, but that's not the mention of parents. I keep a flow like Progressive Insurance.
That was fucking crazy, bro. And I really could have played this whole thing, but that shit was crazy, bro. Like,
well, that shit was like almost 3 minutes.
I think so. The whole thing, yeah, somewhere around there. He did his thing, bro. This is what he do. Like Tory Lanez, that's one thing they can't take away from this nigga is he talented, bro.
He got bars. But this is my take on freestyles.
Okay.
Is freestyle really freestyling these days?
No.
Because I really, really believe that when they come on these podcasts
it's
or
written.
Whatever show, it's already written.
Yeah, of course.
And sometimes you can already tell, like even back in the day, I can't remember who it was, but I remember like niggas used to come on shows and freestyle for Sway.
Yeah.
And the niggas in the background, you see them rapping that shit. And I'd be like,
oh yeah,
if it's a freestyle, how the fuck you know the words?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why I don't, like, I give people credit what they say.
Yeah.
But I can't give you credit for freestyle if it ain't real freestyle.
But my my take on that is like, I get what you're saying and I agree, but at the same time, what else would you call it then? We have to come up with a new term for it. Then.
You gotta be a new term because that's not freestyling.
Yeah,
freestyling, that's
head.
why it's called free.
Yeah,
because it's coming off the head. Yeah. It ain't coming out what you already got.
Yeah,
like it's a whole lot of people that did freestyles, and I realized that was on that mixtape, or that was on this, that was on that. Like nigga, like that's not a freestyle. Freestyle is what comes off the top of your head.
And another point I wanted to make is most people, the reason why they prepare is because Flex or LA Leakers, you know, the John Cole did.
Yeah.
When you go on these platforms, they known for this. So if they ask you to rap, you don't want to be coming off the top of your head and then say some dumb shit or some whack shit. They known for freestyle. Is the place you
then
go to
you
freestyle.
Shouldn't freestyle. The simple as that. You shouldn't freestyle. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you
it's
take
a good
away.
Look, though.
Because it's a good look, but you take away from the people who can freestyle. Jadakiss, Cassidy, all them niggas. They are real freestylers. That's why they never could make songs like that.
Yeah.
Because they more battle rappers and freestylers.
So they should just call it something else then.
They need to call it something else. Because I'm tired of niggas saying they freestyled it and that shit was on the track. They just use a freestyle for track that song ain't that known for.
Yeah.
Like they don't think somebody heard that shit
or
yet.
It probably ain't come out yet.
Yeah, or it's
not gonna come out. Yeah.
Or not gonna come out. Yeah, because some people do got songs that we would never heard.
Yeah.
And they probably use that shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I get your point. I don't have a problem with. I get what you're saying. They just call it something else. Just call it something else. But I mean, these niggas come out here and be rapping their ass off when they do. Not everybody, but
so we talked about this podcast. So I want to hear your intake on it now. You seen Cassidy post?
Yeah, I seen it.
I don't feel like it was a disrespect thing, but I did realize he took some of Cassidy mentals and his bars.
Yeah, but he actually responded, and I'm gonna read what he said.
He did.
Yeah, Tory Lanez responded. This is what he said, so I'm gonna read it. He said, "You are one of my favorite rappers, Cass. What's the problem? I guess this is what happens when you try to pay homage. The first freestyle, I shouted out your name because you inspired me. The second one, I went on your beat. Shit is sad how you old niggas be mad at young niggas for showing love. Then when we do, we get responses like this." And I agree 100%.
That makes sense, but I still don't feel like Cassidy took a shot. I think he was.
I feel like it was a shot, though. I feel like it was a shot.
To me, I feel like
the reason why I feel like it was a shot, it was because how they did it. Like you had a nigga like actually pull up,
but he
side
didn't
by
do that.
Side. No, but he posted it like he was trying to take a shot. Like you insinuating that he's stealing your shit, and I'm not like.
But
feel like
you read his caption in that post?
No, I didn't read
exactly.
I didn't read his caption.
That's why I say I don't think it's disrespect. He said, "I'm glad that I'm one of your biggest fans."
But Cassidy, he sarcastic as a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know I knew how once the old Cassidy was. This Cassidy now, ever since I seen
he talk
that
a lot of
him
shit.
And
the battle rap shit.
Yeah.
So I know how he is now.
He might could have took a shot too, but I just feel like they both got 2 points. They both got a point.
Yeah,
but
they both got a point.
I feel like Tory Lanez's point does make a difference because it ain't like he made
I feel like Cass
he
more
trying to steal his shit. He was paying homage, and I didn't know that he said Cass's name on the first one. So so now I really Cass. He just
Cass just is like clout chasing.
It's
kind of clout chasing to be honest. But Tory Lanez did his thing.
He always
do his thing with freestyle.
The one thing I like about him that he can always do his thing and he can back that shit up in his music career.
Yeah, too. For sure. I like how he called out the other dudes like Roddy Ricch and Baby and all of them and said like, if it wasn't for what I'm going through, all that shit y'all doing, all them woods and all that shit, that would be me right now. I'll be in that spot. So I like how he did that. That kind of remind me of.
I still don't believe that. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why not?
Because Tory Lanez is one of them niggas like he in that Chris Brown category. He in that junk like they would never like the industry when it comes to awards, they would never respect him, and that's fucked up. Because if you think about it, when they don't like something in a person, they automatically they would give you the knowledge of it, but they would never let you win it. Think about that shit. Think about how, like, come on, bro. Roddy Ricch and all these niggas win all these wars that fast compared to the niggas that been out.
Yeah.
What Tory Lanez awards? What award Tory Lanez ever won since he been out? I can't even name one.
No,
I don't even think they even put him in the category.
No, he been in
for. Was he in the category for in the best R&B artist? I don't recall that.
I think he was when he put out Chicks Tape. One of them Chicks Tape. It might have been.
Hell no,
it might have been the last one. Yes, he was. It might
He
have
was
been the
on
last
there
one.
for-
That was before that whole Megan shit. Yeah, it was.
For the BET Awards,
I think it was.
he was on there for best hip hop. Best R&B artist.
I think so. Yeah.
But
most people probably look at him as a rapper though. Well, I don't know. It's hard because his first hit was a singing song.
I look at him as I look at him as
both. I think
both, but
at
as
first,
far as his career, he was singing first.
I think at first people looked at him as R&B
because he is R&B.
Yeah, but I feel like he a rapper now because I think if you remember when he was going back and forth with all these niggas rapping. Remember when he was going, him and Don Q was going back and forth. He was going back and forth with Jordan Lucas, and they was having a rapping back and forth.
But was this
when he was doing all that shit? No, this was like they was freestyling. They was going back and forth. It do count. It do count.
That as far as current.
No, I'm not talking about awards.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about. That's when he got the respect, and he was like, "Oh no, he's a rapper. He's not just a singer. He's a rapper."
But we knew he was just a rapper before that even happened.
No, I know that. No, I'm talking about like the masses.
Oh, okay.
We know, but everybody probably just, this is the R&B dude.
Oh, okay.
That's when we was like, oh no, this nigga rap for real. When he started going out the niggas who rap for real and winning kind of. So like,
yeah, because you think about it, everybody try to compare him to Drake.
Yeah,
I remember that shit. That's what made
he was going out to Drake. Yeah, he was going out to Drake at first, but he did his thing on this freestyle shit though. So.
I get Tory Lanez his props. Yeah, like he do his thing.
Yeah, I fuck with Tory. That album he put out, that Daystar.
Oh, I know you fuck with Tory.
I fuck with Tory.
I know you fuck with Tory.
What do you mean?
You believe his story more, and you don't even know shit about it. When him that whole Megan situation?
Shit. Yeah, I believe that he didn't do it. I do. I mean, I don't know for a fact. But I'm not gonna. But I feel like he didn't though.
Up because the last episode we had, I feel like that's why sometimes you take away from what Megan.
Because I don't like, and I'm not saying if he did it, then he deserved everything that he got coming to him. But
I'm just saying, take away.
No, I'm talking about.
Let's just say the shit didn't happen. I feel like because that situation happened, you overlook what Megan do. Done.
You said Megan good.
I mean, I said, yeah, I ain't gonna say Megan good. Megan Style. I don't know why the fuck I said
because
Megan
it's back to your earlier point when you said fans would make you not like somebody, bro. Ever since this fucking situation happened, bro, it's just like it's like a sympathy run for her. It's like
because
just give her everything, but give her everything. Believe everything she say. Like a woman can't lie. Like my nigga, like everybody capable.
But I feel lying. But that's true too. But I don't feel like everybody was on her side either. Because
they not now. But at first, everybody hated Tory. They coming back on his side now.
Yeah,
people starting to fuck with him more now. But when it first happened, bro, it was everybody wanted to crucify this nigga, bro. Like immediately.
But I think the only reason why it made it seem like it was true, even though we still don't know it's true yet, I think what made it feel like because the people that was there didn't say shit to back her up.
Yeah, that's
the only people that really know what really happened.
The other two people that was in the car.
The other people was Kylie Jenner. That's why he kept mentioning her. She know what the fuck happened.
But no, she wasn't in there, and she wasn't in the car though. She wasn't in the car. They was at her house. Remember that shit happened when they was in the car.
So he wasn't in the car when her and Megan was in the car together? He wasn't in that same car?
No, when that whole shit happened, the whole shooting shit, Kylie Jenner wasn't there. She was at the house. The only people who was in the car when that shooting took place was him, her, and two other people.
So this must happen after.
It was after the house.
Because I remember she posted when they was in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this was after. Kylie Jenner wasn't there.
Okay.
That shit would have been Earwell if she was there. So they would have said, yeah, she wasn't in the car. But the other two people who was in the car, one of them was Megan's friend. They don't even back up her story. So how if it's really true, then they're not even saying that Tory did it.
But
that says a lot.
That says a lot. But Montel, I know today, don't we did we have friends that we did a lot for and that stabbed us?
Yeah, I know that. That's true too. That's true too. But I'm just saying, like,
some people take that moment to ride with you until they can clout chase themselves to be famous.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
That's why I say this story could go in so many fucking ways.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I didn't take no sides. I'm just like,
if
they find out they have, if he did it, he deserved whatever the fuck happened to him.
Yeah, but if he didn't, then they need to keep that same energy.
They need to keep that same
and get her the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some wild shit.
But right now, I like both of their music, and I feel like a discussion about her,
I mean, personally, I just don't like her music, bro.
Oh,
even if
okay.
it won't for this. Like,
okay.
That just made me not like her even more.
Because I went back and started listening to her some more again. I'm just like, how Martell said she don't rap about nothing? All her music ain't about twerking and shit. That's just the singer she puts that comes out that's always about that. Because Cardi B said the same thing. She said, when bitches really rap, niggas don't want to listen to it. But when they talk about getting their pussy, how wet it is, fucking and sucking dick and shit, niggas support that shit. So it makes sense now, like why these female rappers on it bring out those type of singles. But if you go and listen to the album, she really raps more than just about that.
But I get what you're saying, but just based on like the singles, just hearing all that shit, that make me not even want to check it out. Cause that's not made for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can't knock for somebody for what works for them.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that shit I don't want to listen to that shit. That's what I'm saying.
But how will you know what you want to listen to if you never gave it a try?
That's true, but I'm saying I'm hearing the shit that's on. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying I can hear a single and be like, I want to go check out this person's project.
But you act like on some of her features she didn't rap. She been on features where she rapping,
but okay, she's rapping. Okay, let me say this real quick. It's a difference between, all right, Megan Thee Stallion, she has a flow, and she has a flow. She one of them. It's a difference between knowing how to rap and having a flow. When you can flow, you can get on and you could flow through the beat. You could flow, but you just have a certain type of flow. You just flowing through the beat. You're not really like saying some sweet ass shit. I don't think she say no sweet ass shit. I just think she.
But how will you know if you don't listen?
But I'm hearing the shit that, bro, she's everywhere.
But you're not making a valid point because you say you only listen to shit what they play on the radio, right?
Yes.
Because that's the only thing that they want her to do is to get so she can get listened to.
I don't like her. I don't like that shit. I know what I like and what I don't like. I don't like her flow, bro.
But so then that make my point. So how the fuck you gonna say Doja Cat a better rapper, but Doja Cat
because I hear her rapping.
But how did you go hear her rapping? You go check her album out, right?
Yes, because
she wasn't no rapper when she brought her shit out. She was a fucking singer. She was a pop star. When she got big, she was known just for a pop star. Nobody said Doja Cat is a hip hop artist. So for you to like her singing, you went to go check out her album to see, and that's how you found out.
Because I like her songs. I like her songs. I don't like Megan's songs. I can say that.
So no song Megan got you don't like.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It's she got like maybe like one or two. That was like, okay, that's all right. But other than that, it's not for me. And it don't have to be for me.
I know it don't have to be for you, but I just hate when people be like, well, the shit that she put out ain't good. But it's like it ain't all about the singer too. That's why they make albums so you can see what else they can do. It ain't her fault. It ain't her fault that this what they gonna play. Cause like Cardi B has some songs like that she rap, and them songs didn't do shit. And she said it on the interview. She said no songs ain't do shit. But look at when WAP came out and all them songs. When she rap on press, that shit didn't do nothing. Songs,
it ain't do nothing, but her album was still a kind of
those songs was not on her fucking album.
No, I'm saying she was rapping on her album. Them songs, of course, every song is not gonna be a hit. Of course not. It's an album. But them songs, her album is still viewed as a kind of a classic.
What rap? Okay, give me what rap song other than that first single she came out with.
Who?
Give me another rap song Cardi B came out.
That she rapping on?
On her only album. Give me a song other than that single that she stole Kodak Black beat and made it to her own. Give me another rap singer that she came out with that was a hit.
A rap single. Let me check.
A rap singer that was a hit.
All right, let me pull it up. Hold on. Barty or Cartier with 21 was a hit.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one that Kodak Black, right?
No, Kodak Black Jones Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow.
Barty or Cartier was with 21 Savage. That was a hit. That was with 21 Savage was in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
That was a rap song. That was a hit. That was it.
It was a hit, but did it do what her other songs did? Where she just talk about fucking and shit? That's my point I'm trying to get. It was a hit. Of course it was a hit because
but she don't have no other song on here that's
my whole.
No, she don't have another song on here that's talking about that was a hit either though. Her biggest song on here was Bodak Yellow. That's a rap song. That ain't even talking about pussy and all that shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why it was a big hit, because that shit didn't supposed to even been on that album. If you think about when that song actually came out and when her album came out, that was a big ass gap, my nigga.
Yeah, but look what you just said though. This was a rap song. You said her big songs is when she talking about all that other shit. This was just rapping. She wasn't talking about
WAP did better than that song now.
Yeah, of course, because she bigger now. She won't as big as she is now. Then
that's
of course.
My whole point. She came out with more other rap songs that did not even get that. Bro, she even said
I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. Like that type of shit.
Niggas don't want to hear them rap.
But days. Niggas don't want to hear that either. It's the bitches that want to hear that. What niggas going around listening to this shit on a regular basis? We don't want to hear that. We would prefer that. We don't listen to it. We just
that's
prefer.
Why we can't judge. That's why that's the whole point why we shouldn't even judge about women's career and what.
That's why I say it's not for me. That's why I say it's not for me. I don't listen to that shit. That's not for me. That's why it's rare when I do hear a female rapper that I like.
So what was the difference? No, I can't compare them to.
Who? You about to say Nicki?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of somebody that I compare Megan Thee Stallion with. That's back in the day.
Trina.
Okay, so what was the difference with them? What made you like Trina?
And who said I like Trina though?
Oh, I thought you did.
I don't dislike her, but I never liked her either.
No, I'm talking about her like her music.
Her music ain't for me. Yeah, I knew her hits, but her music won't. Okay, well, if we going off of that, she made better songs, but music to me was better back then anyway though. That was better than me back then anyway. And Trina, all her shit didn't sound the same. Her singles, at least, it didn't sound the same. I can't go off of albums. Look at all Trina hit songs, whatever she got, and compare Megan shit. And you tell me who shit sound the same more. Like, most of Megan's songs sound the same. All her hits. I'm talking about singles, because you said I don't hear the album.
You say sound the same. What you mean by sound the same?
As far as flow and all of that shit. As far as it's kind of the same.
So you telling me Trina had flows? Trina ain't had no flow. Trina sound the same too.
Did her songs sound the same though?
Her songs might not sound the same because she talked about, because they put her on R&B songs and stuff like that. Don't nobody put Megan on a fucking R&B song like that.
All right, well that's the difference then. That's what you just said. What's the difference between?
But I'm talking about as far as in their rap. I'm not talking about.
You're talking about just rap. I think
I'm talking about just rap.
If we comparing them two, I think Trina is I would much rather hear her rap than Megan Thee Stallion rap. Back then, if you go on prime Trina when she was in her prime versus what Megan is doing now, I would much rather hear Trina. I don't want to hear
this one. I'm gonna get you at. But they both talk about the same.
They talk about the same shit, but it don't matter though. It's street niggas who talk street shit way better than another street nigga. Just because you talk street shit too, that don't mean I want to hear you do it. Maybe he do it better than you. Maybe
that makes sense.
Maybe he could talk about shooting a gun, but he could put it he could say it in a way that you be like, oh shit, how the fuck he even say it like that?
Yeah,
you can make it simpler.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
but I just don't feel like in that scenario that's way different, because what more different of?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I just
shaking your ass all the time.
I mean, some people you just like or you don't like, and you just like how they sound or you don't. I just don't think Megan like that to me. I don't think she trash. I don't think she trash, but it's just not good. I feel
like she could do something different, but I feel like people do what works for them, and that's
it's working for her.
That go back like how you felt about the rappers that you used to like.
Yeah,
like people like Tiger, people like Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah,
like you used to love them niggas, but when they change on you, but it worked for them.
Yeah,
that made that work, but it didn't.
That's why I said, like in the previous episode, I said for my own selfish, personal reasons, I don't like that, because I only care about the music. I'm not you. You gonna make money by changing. That's cool, but that don't affect me. Your money don't affect me. The only thing that affect me is your music, because that's what I'm listening to.
That makes sense.
So I don't care about of course, go make the money you're supposed to. That's what you're supposed to do. But that don't affect me. Your music that affect me, because that's what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying?
And the whole point of this whole argument was people don't do it for the music no more.
No, they don't. Of course.
For the money.
Of course.
And we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. We went hella off topic with that shit. Kanye, he ain't dropped the album like he said he was gonna drop.
Oh man.
Supposed to have dropped the Donda album.
This nigga always gotta act like a fucking diva, man.
He is a diva, bro. This is like the second time that he did this shit.
Shit,
second
I don't
or
even think
third.
It was second shit. He
It's
always
like,
doing some dumb shit.
It's just weird to me how he create so much hype around. Every time this
I don't
nigga
even
drop,
call it hype. I call it attention.
No, it's like, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like people be. I'm talking about the fans though. Like
they go crazy.
Yeah,
for him,
I'm like, bro, it's just. And then if you listen to it, and it's like, really, this is what y'all was going so crazy over. Like,
yeah,
you think like
I don't know what people thought about the last two. I miss Kanye.
They go so crazy over him. It's like
I miss Kanye from College Dropout, and it stops at that Devil Fantasy, whatever the fuck that album was. I believe. I think it stopped right there. For me.
What was it? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know.
I think it stopped
my
right
beautiful
there.
dark twisted. Fantasy. Yeah.
I think it stopped right there for me.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I'm like, bro, Kanye, like, and it's like a weird thing, cause it's like
he could do.
It ain't even. It's like they go crazy over the rollout, like leading up to the album, but not the album itself. Almost, it's weird.
Man, they said that nigga had a whole that nigga had a whole goddamn stadium.
I seen that shit. Yeah, I seen that shit
packed,
and then
for a 2-hour section of him just singing,
playing his shit
and dancing,
and it's still no album. So you did all of that and didn't even drop it. But Justin LeBoy tweeted. I guess this nigga the spokesperson for Kanye West now for some reason. But he said Kanye West will move the release date of Donda to August 6th. Thanks for your patience. He wants to give his fans the best possible product without rushing anything.
See?
He loves y'all with all of his heart. God bless Donda respectfully.
That's why I think it's attention.
I know.
Because nobody's doing all that.
Just for
you to tell us that it's not going to drop.
That's the reason so why people went. That's some diva shit, bro.
That's the people.
So what's the point of doing all that whole stadium shit then?
For attention. He's been
crazy,
out for a while, and he going through all that shit with Kim, even though she was fucking there.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Kanye know he could create attention.
He good at that. I give him that.
He good at that. Yeah. That's why he does this shit, because people fall for whatever he do all the time. Like, nigga, y'all know his clothes trash, and people still go to fashion shows. Think about that for a minute.
He demand a lot of attention. I give him that. But, bro, I just feel like this album, I'm going to listen to it. And it better be good, because the way people talking.
And then you name it as your mama. It better be.
It better be good.
It better be that Kanye West that your mom was proud of.
It better be good, bro, because I got a good feeling it's going to be the same shit.
Just by how the way.
It's going to be generic.
What he had on and way he wear a stocking cap on his head. It makes me already think this shit about to be fucking stupid. He got to be a little excited how he started off with that song that he got that girl on that commercial.
Oh, Sha'Carri.
Yeah, Sha'Carri on that junk. I like how it was mellow and what he's saying, right? That little bit we got. But I heard a lot of people like yesterday was saying like, nah, this can't be it, because they said, I can't believe I'm hearing this shit. Hey, this ain't come for me because I didn't hear this shit. But they said that Jay-Z
he got
trash.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't know. I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that. I ain't hear if it was good or bad. I just
hate when people. I get Jay-Z good. He's one of the best rappers. But I just hate like because he a best rapper. That's like everything he. So y'all tell me everything that he has is not good. I just feel like every time he come up with something, everybody make it seem like it's so like it's the best thing they ever fucking heard.
Yeah, it's some dick riding shit for real.
Like, to be honest, like the jump with DJ Khaled, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I feel like that shit
was whack.
That shit was whack to me. It was whack. Like you didn't say you always trying to throw some knowledge in that shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, I get you want to throw some knowledge in, but it's like at the same time, bro.
Nothing wrong with throwing knowledge, but just make it sweet.
Yeah, just make it sweet. Like,
and I'm not saying he don't do that. I'm just saying like
you're not even rapping. You was talking.
Yeah,
you was talking through that song. Like,
yeah.
I didn't like that song.
I know he can still do it because he been doing it. Like, he can still do it. Like on that
I'm not saying
yeah.
Jay-Z can't rap no more. I'm not
yeah, he
saying
can definitely still do it.
I'm just talking about him trying to bring this knowledge and shit out. It's like we know this now just become you. But why you gotta put why you gotta like throw them little shots at how other people should be living their life when at once upon a time you wasn't living this life either. Cause you think about it, Jay-Z had done a lot of shit that I didn't like. And as a person, a little bit as I ain't gonna say as a person I like because I don't know Jay-Z, but a little bit what I seen, he made me not like him sometimes. That's why I was always more of a Nas fan than Jay-Z fan. But because he do shit out of spite, like I hate that shit. Because you don't like it, it's a problem. Just like this nigga literally like kind of ruined T-Pain's career, if you want to be technically honest. This nigga made a whole fucking song about stop using Def Auto-Tune.
Yeah, that shit didn't work though.
It didn't work, but it kind of did because T-Pain,
for a little bit,
yeah,
but he bounced back though. Like,
what he bounced back on?
I mean, he had hits after that.
What hit?
What year? Hold on, let me fact check because I don't want to be wrong. What year did that Def Auto-Tune shit come out?
Def Auto-Tune happened around what? Let me see.
I want to say one that was around the same time when Running This Town came out and all that shit.
Yep, I think it was. So that was like around what?
That was like mid 2000. That was like 08-ish, 07, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. Trying to think.
That was before like it had to be like 08-ish, somewhere around there.
It was 2009.
All right. Okay.
So 2009.
T-Pain, I think T-Pain still had hits after that. Not a lot, but his run was starting to. Let me see.
T-Pain run stopped in 2000 and 2009. Like I said, the last thing T-Pain had good was that album 3 Rings.
Yeah.
T-Pain didn't have shit else after that.
But okay, if you talk about solo, but he probably still had features though. That was his.
He barely had features.
Nah, he still had features after that. That was his.
He had features that was hit Montel, but not in that timeline after that.
I think he did though.
He didn't just disappear. In that year too, I didn't say he disappeared, Montel. But when it like, why you think T-Pain all of a sudden now on shows and shit talking about all the shit that was said to him since he was using auto-tune?
I feel like
we find something new about this shit pretty much about almost every week
becoming
now.
like a story person. I don't like that shit.
But tell your story because
like
everybody always wonder why T-Pain stopped. And the whole time this nigga had to prove, and it still didn't work. This nigga had to prove that he could sing without auto-tune, and he can.
Yeah, I heard.
He just did it because, like he just said, everybody sound the same.
Yeah.
So he did something different. And if auto-tune was that bad, why the fuck other rappers did it? Kanye made a whole fucking album using auto-tune. Lil Wayne used auto-tune before.
That's why I said it didn't really stop nothing because Jay-Z made that for auto-tune, but other rappers still started using it after T-Pain. So he ain't really stopped nothing. You might have stopped T-Pain if you want to say that. I don't think.
And that's fucked up.
But you didn't kill auto-tune. The name of the song was Death of Auto-Tune, not Death of T-Pain.
But it killed T-Pain. I'm going to tell you why. Because it made other big artists use it. So now that other bigger artists use it, and you're not that big, it's not, but it did go away.
Auto-tune went away?
Well, not all the way. I'm talking about how it was played as now. Like auto-tune was was the big thing.
Auto-tune, no, it didn't go away. It's still here. It just evolved until we can hear today.
Yeah, I know it evolved. You're not getting what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You saying it evolved, but it ain't making him no money.
It don't matter. He didn't create it.
I know he didn't create it, but he was the nigga that used it. All right, for example. So you telling me if you came out and everybody said you was one of the best, and another nigga took your whole shit and made it off your shit, and now people stop listening to you because he took your shit, and because he was a bigger name, because you was upcoming. He was a bigger name, and the bigger name took your idea. You won't be mad at that?
Yeah, but what they got to do with Jay-Z though?
Because Jay-Z kind of fucked people from listening to him. You gotta
he was the face. He was the face of auto-tune. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. He was the face of auto-tune. Mm-hmm. The song was Death of Auto-Tune, not Death of T-Pain. Yeah, you stopped him. You stopped T-Pain in a way. You stopped his trajectory from from keep going up. Yeah,
he lost
other
his confidence,
niggas,
bro.
Yeah, other niggas started using it. So you didn't kill auto-tune like the song says you did, or you was trying to say in the song.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying. He didn't kill. He didn't really kill auto-tune because people still use it. But you took the confidence level off T-Pain from him using auto-tune.
Yeah, I give you that.
Bruh, when Kanye made that whole album, that was in 2008. Think about it. Jay-Z made that song in 2009. That's what I'm saying. When that song came out, people already had did that shit already.
Yeah.
It's like now, it evolved now because half of the shit that you heard now, you don't even know it was auto-tune. Some people
sometimes
that's what I say. Let me finish. Some people shit, you can't tell if it's auto-tune because some people really be having some little squeak ass voice.
Got good.
Because I used to throw a little dirt. Was fucking using auto-tune
he was.
So he was.
That's why I didn't like him at first.
So he was.
Yeah.
But you can still kind of hear that low, even though he sound different, but you can kind of still see that his voice is not that deep like everybody else is. If you get what I'm trying to say.
He had a high pitched.
Yeah, he got a high pitched voice.
So
you can kind of still hear, even though he's not using auto-tune no more, you can still hear it in him sometimes.
A little bit, yeah.
So even though Jay-Z didn't kill auto-tune, I just feel like it brought his confidence level down and he stopped making good music.
It hindered his career a little bit.
Because he even said Usher did the same thing.
Yeah, I heard
and told him that he fucked up R&B for using it. And what did Usher turn around and did? He did auto-tunes on Oh My God, but What I Am.
Yeah, he did though.
That would break a nigga when you got bigger artists bigger than you telling people this shit whack. And they stopped doing it because it's T-Pain. But you forgot it's evolving now because we get a new artist. T-Pain's an old artist.
Yeah.
So to us, to the generation now, he doesn't mean nothing to them. But when it comes to us, he still do. That's why I try to still give him his flowers while he's still here. Because people forgot T-Pain was on top one time.
Yeah. I know I didn't like I heard the Usher story. I hated that shit but not for the reasons you may think. It's like, bro, you a grown ass man, bro. I mean, he said he was dealing with other shit at the time, so I give you that. But because a nigga tell you you fucked up something, okay, so fucking what? You making money off this shit? How are you gonna let that shit like? It's like, bro, come on, bro. Like,
Montel, my
come
point
on, bro.
of saying this a long time ago.
Come on, bro.
Even on here, you can't tell somebody how
you
they
can't
should feel.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody take shit different. I can tell you something and be joking with you, be like, fuck you, I'll beat the shit out your ass, but I could be joking. But maybe you say that shit to me, I'm thinking you for real because I said it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't take shit the same way. If it was that easy, the world wasn't be what it is today. We won't have depression. We won't have mental illness, all that bullshit if we could take everything the same way.
Yeah, that's true too.
You got to think about that shit. Everybody's mindset is not the same.
This nigga just...
I know people out here that kill themselves because somebody told them they was ugly.
Yeah.
Like, think about that shit,
funny,
bro.
but it's just wild.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like, how many times we seen that people went to school, got bullied the whole time, and killed themselves? Some people can't go through what other people go through. Some people are stronger for certain things that people are not.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, he might be a grown-ass man, but that shit affected him mentally because he looked up to these people.
Yeah.
Just like how J. Cole felt about Nas.
Yeah.
Nas told him that song was trash, but Nas had a song just like kind of like that. With Genuine.
Which I still don't understand how that song was looked down on because he was actually rapping on that song.
It's in my point.
If you listen to
I feel like that J. Cole song, even though I like that song with him and Genuine, but if I had to pick which one I'd choose, I'd pick J. Cole.
J. Cole only because
the flow
it aged better.
Yeah,
it's more recently anyway.
Yeah,
but I don't understand how they was trying to kill Nas for that song. That was a good song. So
I don't know. I don't think people killed him for that song because he got killed for that song.
Maybe not when it first, bro. That's like that was like.
I feel like didn't get. I feel like people ain't. I feel like he didn't get killed for that song until he made that statement about J. Cole. Because everybody was like, "Well, damn, nigga, you did the same thing with Genuine."
Nah, they was talking about that song before that. Bro.
I must ain't heard that shit.
I was hearing. I heard that.
Not
in real time.
I love that song.
Me going back doing my research shit.
Oh, okay.
He was like criticized for that song a lot.
And see, that makes my point right there. So you got criticized for something, but you gonna tell somebody else? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though that didn't stop, but you see the difference. That didn't stop J. Cole. He wrote a song about Nas for that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't no diss, but he told the world how he felt.
Yeah.
And you to say that T-Pain, a grown ass man, he breaking this shit out, you contradicting the situation because you didn't say that was bad when J. Cole did it.
Yeah, but his response was different though.
J.
Cole took that. Yeah, he put it in a song. He didn't cry about it in a fucking interview. Like,
my point, you can't. You see how you doing it because of J. Cole did take it away. T-Pain can't.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Come on, bro. Like, you gotta.
I get what you're saying.
Because I'm pretty sure it's some shit. For example, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Your dad. Let's say your mom was married to another man.
Mm-hmm.
How would you felt if that man treated you better than your own dad should? You would feel some type of way. Or you would feel some type of way that if your stepdad got your mom pregnant, had a kid, and he raised that child better than your daddy raised you, you would feel some type of way. It might not be a jealousy thing, but you would feel some type of way. Because I felt that way before. I go to my uncles and shit and see how they do their sons and daughters, how they still in their life. They all family, all raised under one roof. Why the fuck I had to have the fucking dad, the one that didn't want to be in my fucking life? That shit would do something to you, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That shit would really do something to you. So you can't say grown man. This is why Meek Mill said what he said on Twitter and shit. We need to bring back going to therapy in the black community. Because we always taught that we supposed to be strong, don't let them affect that. That's not true. That's not true of being a man. A real man is a man that can do both. He can be hard and he can show his emotion.
Yeah,
because when you don't show your emotion, guess what it does at the end? The older you get, it kills you. It kills everything.
Yeah, that's true. It's not
because when it's time to be emotional and you can't be, it fucks up everything that you have.
Yeah, you're right. You right. I mean, like I said, I was looking at it in a certain way, but when you break it down like that, yeah, I understand. It's just like he was coming with so many stories back to back about this happened. Then Nicki told me she didn't want to do a song with me or some shit. It's like, bro, it's just so many fucking stories.
That part I can understand. The whole Nicki part.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it like as a collective, it's like a story every week.
I think what it is, he's finally getting back confidence in himself to be back out here. Because, like you say, even though he didn't disappear, he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same.
He won't prime. He wasn't prime no
more. Like, because that nigga was on everything.
Yeah, he was. He was like, the hook. He was the hook dude.
You couldn't tell that nigga shit. You thought like he is what Jeremiah thought he was. Like Jeremiah thought he was gonna be, but Jeremiah couldn't do what T-Pain did. Jeremiah only time Jeremiah good is when he's on the feature. T-Pain did it all. T-Pain can make a single. Be on the feature.
I wouldn't say that about Jeremiah though, because he keep a song, bro.
He could keep a song.
He keep a song. He come out with it be random as fuck, and he'll come out with a hot song.
Okay, let's put it like this. As far as when it comes to EPs, yes, Jeremiah can come out with a song.
Mm-hmm.
I give you that.
I get what you're saying.
But as a collective artist,
he ain't. Yeah, no, hell no. He ain't nowhere near what T-Pain was. Hell no. All right, so. That went way longer than expected.
You know me, bro. I'm gonna break it down.
Drake released a new song. Well, it ain't his song. It's one of his.
That's fucked up. That's how you know when a person took over your song when you accidentally said Drake released a song than a nigga who actually really released the song. That's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's fucked up. Like
that Drake effect is real for sure.
It's really real.
Especially when it's a nigga that we don't know. But he just this dude, from my understanding, he just signed him from Toronto too.
Drake signed him?
Yeah, he from Toronto too. So he kind of remind me of, just based off this one song alone. I haven't heard anything else from him. He kind of remind me of I Love McConan. Remember him? I Love McConan. Going Up on a Tuesday. Going Up on a Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
He kind of.
I don't know why I thought his name was something else.
His name was McConan. He kind of sound like him a little bit.
It does. It's just the only difference is you can understand. You can't understand this nigga yet. I like the song. I like the song because what Drake
with
did,
Drake
when you
saved the song,
verse,
saves another song again, like he always do.
That shit really real. Like when a nigga who really can't rap get Drake on the song, it
helps
up.
a lot, bro.
Cause they be like, I ain't gotta say shit. All I gotta do is be on it. That don't hurt me a little bit, and let Drake go
get
in.
the fuck out the way and let Drake do his thing.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Right, that shit be crazy, bro. Like, that shit could have just, because for one, like you got everything you need. You got Drake. Niggas gonna listen to it just because it's Drake. The beat is fire.
Yeah.
But Drake gonna carry that bit, so niggas gonna listen to it.
So it get overlooked what you just did.
Yeah,
everybody just heard Drake.
Yeah, so it's smart. You know what I'm saying? But
good luck trying to be
good luck.
Artist.
Yeah, because
you can't have Drake on every song.
He can't hold your hand, man. Drake can't hold niggas' hands, bro. He can throw you the alley, but you gotta do the rest. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we'll see what happens with that joint. So yeah. Well, let me mention. I also wanted to mention Mariah the Scientist. That's a new artist who I just got put on to not too long ago. I've been hearing her name for a while, but I recently just heard a song from her, and it made me go check out her album. Her album is called Rah Rah World.
Okay.
Rah Rah World. It's short too. It's not a long album. It's like 10 minutes. It's like 10 songs. I meant, and I like that. I like when artists do they keep it concise. Like the shorter the better. I hate like long albums now, like because I feel like if you got a short album, you have a better chance of making a classic. If you got 20 fucking songs, nigga, out of fucking, let me see. If you an artist I like, you drop 20 songs, bro, I'm gonna like 14 or 13 of them bitches. The rest of them bitches, 4 of them might be okay, and then the other one's gonna be trash. That's not a classic.
Is it because it's trash because you got tired of trying to listen to it? Or
no, because it's filler.
Really trash?
It's filler. If you got 20 songs, you didn't put your best effort in every song. You're gonna have filler songs to just make it long.
Okay, I get what
and
you're
they
saying.
do that shit for streaming purposes.
And I feel
that
like
fuck up your they trying to stream more. The more songs, the more streams you get.
Yeah.
But you risk not making a good project because it's so fucking much.
And I think that's what fucked Chris Brown up.
Yeah,
even though he will always have the hits, big.
Yeah.
If album wise he fucked up because he made the album too long.
Yeah, it's too long. It's you got filler songs. Every song is not your best.
I hope you'll never do that shit.
I hope you never do that shit either. I love like 13 or
God, give me
13 or 12.
15.
That's perfect.
13 or 12.
13 to 12. That's perfect.
I do 15. Depends on if you got like some features in that song.
It depends on the artist. Yeah, for real. But I love like a good
30 fucking songs on the album.
21.
See, I'm a Chris Brown fan, so I know I was gonna listen to it regardless. I might ain't listen to it all in one fucking day.
Yeah,
but I was gonna listen to it regardless. But I just feel like he literally got songs that's good, but people would never know because nobody was going to take the time to listen to 30 songs.
Exactly. So
that take away some of the good songs that he really did have on the
that's
album.
What I'm saying. It's going to fuck it up. So I love when artists have short albums, and her album is short. It's not long either. I think it's like maybe like 25, 30 minutes, 10 songs. And it's good. Like, it's a good project. This is the first project I heard.
So she like some of her songs like a Summer Walker, like they not like they probably like 2 minutes at the most.
Yeah, it's like
they got to. You said the whole album was 30 minutes,
like 25, somewhere around.
Yeah,
there.
hers. Yeah, she like.
It's not long. It's not long.
She like.
Yeah, it's not long, and that's perfect because she a new artist to me. I ain't never heard about her. So short album, short songs is easy to digest. You know what I'm saying? So this is my first time hearing you. I can get through your album quick, and I can really listen more than once without feeling like, oh, this shit dragging.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And she ain't really got like. She ain't really got no skippables on that joint. Like, it's a good album, so
I'm gonna check it out.
Definitely check it out. Mariah the Scientist is called.
That's my first time.
Yeah, I heard her.
You showed me the picture of her. I'm like, damn, I seen her before. I thought she was a fucking model.
I actually never seen her before until now.
That's crazy because I seen her before,
but you never.
And I thought she was a model.
I thought she.
But you've been hearing her songs, and then
I recently just heard a song she got with Lil Baby called "Always and Forever."
So that's recent.
But I didn't. Yeah, it's new. It's new. But I never knew it was her. I heard of her name before, but I didn't know who it was.
Okay.
And I thought she was a rapper because I only heard her name like twice. I was like, oh, that's a unique name. I wonder why she came up with that name. But
what's her name again?
Mariah the Scientist. I was like, oh, that's kind of unique. I ain't never really heard. That's why I thought she was a rapper because that sounded like some rapper shit.
Yeah, that do sound like.
So I was like,
so she a singer.
She a singer, and I was like, oh shit. So I went to go listen to this project when I heard one of her songs.
and I like the whole project for real. And she got another album she put out like it might have been like 2019 or 2020, but it's called Master. That junk was cool too. Okay. But I like this junk a lot, so definitely go check that junk out. It's a good project. Normani, she dropped a new song, Wild Side. It samples Aaliyah, 1 in a Million, and she linked with Cardi B on this joint. So what you heard that shit, right?
I heard it. I just thank God when people try to do something different with Aaliyah music. I'm glad that it be good.
For the most part.
Yeah, I think the only person
a lot of people go ahead.
I feel like the only person I can remember that tried to do a Aaliyah track and I really didn't care too much for. I think that's probably the only thing I feel like Drake did wrong. If I'm not mistaken.
I know you ain't talking about Enough Said because that was a fire ass song.
I think I am, or I might be talking about something else. And I can't remember, bro. This misquote me on that one.
Yeah, a lot of people they're not fortunate to sample her because that whole situation with her family and shit.
How that be working?
Yeah,
it's they really get. I hope she got permission.
No, she did.
How you know?
That's what they said. Yeah, that shit. Because her whole estate and they hella controlling over who touch her shit. Her music ain't even on streaming services.
Yeah, I know. They only got one album on that John. That's the John Wild Killer. That's because they don't care about that one. That age ain't nothing but a number.
That shit weird to me though. Like she still got people want to hear her. Like put her shit on the streaming service. It's ridiculous.
We love her, bro.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
It's like the only time I can listen to it is if I put in a CD and who does that anymore? I don't have nothing that I can put a CD.
That shit is ridiculous. Like, bro, I love Aaliyah, bro. I always did since a little kid. Like, that's all I used to hear my mama play. And I used to love her music. Didn't even like I just knew it felt good. I ain't even like I just loved her music. Like, put that shit on streaming services, bro.
It's been too long, man. I understand, but it's like you can't never say how long you can tell a person to grieve. But
it's not even. I don't even think it's that though. I think it's like some business type shit going on with that shit. They just want. I don't know. It's just weird. It's some weirdo shit.
I can't remember if her mama had control of it or
it's
her
uncle. It's her uncle or something.
Yeah,
it's just.
But
weird.
I heard like a couple months ago that they is planning on trying to. They planning on trying to put her shit out music, and they planning on. I think Missing and Timbaland planning on doing her last couple of shits that she had. So I heard some shit like that on the radio on Power 92.
I hope they do something because I hate that shit, bro. Like. I hate that
nigga,
shit.
how long it's been, bro, and we can't even listen to Aaliyah, bro.
Exactly.
It's been some shit, bro.
Like you know when they made that bullshit ass Lifetime movie for her. She couldn't even sing her own songs in that movie.
That's why.
I was like, why would you even make a movie if you can't even use the song?
Cast was trash. The music was trash. Wendy Williams just wanted to do something, and that shit was trash.
Yeah, but anyways, I like this Wild Side song.
Should have got sued for that shit.
I like this song from Normani. They really pushing her to be like the next. I don't want to say the next anything. They pushing her to be like the black girl that we can look like young girls can look up to. Mm-hmm. And I just hope she stay and like, which I know she won't. I hope she stay.
She got an amazing voice too.
I hope she can be like, cause she like do a lot of pop shit. Cause she was in Fifth Harmony.
Yeah, I know.
But I like this R&B shit though. Huh?
So I never heard nothing from Fifth Harmony.
Me either.
I probably heard like one hit or two that was on the radio, but to be honest, I can't even remember that.
This like I could be wrong, but I think this might be like the first R&B, really R&B type of thing she did, from my understanding.
She had another hit.
Yeah, that Motivation song, but that was like poppy. It was like poppy. The video was R&B.
That song, though?
No. It wasn't bad, but because it sounded so like
I can't listen.
Yeah. It was like pop, but the video was R&B. Yeah. But I like her sounding. I like her how she sound with the R&B shit though. Yeah. That shit was fire. So and Cardi B, she did everything on that joint too though. So.
Man, Cardi B said something on there. Says that bitch.
She said some wild shit, bro.
She said I can suck her.
We ain't even got it.
I thought drinking. I thought drinking a milkshake. When you see a girl try to drink a milkshake from Cookout,
Cardi B always saying some wild shit though, bro.
She always saying some wild shit. I love her freak ass. Man. I was like, hit that joint at least one time. God damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, damn. Like she topping Lil Kim right now because that bitch said she.
Nah, she do be saying some wild shit though, bro.
That's why I always said put another baby in her ass. Damn.
All right, so next up. Next up. We got my man Pop Smoke, bro. He released I can never say this fucking word. It's a posthumous album. That's when they put albums together after you die, and they like take whatever like certain tracks.
So that's what they did.
It's called
the whole time.
You thought it was already done?
I thought some. I kind of figured it wasn't, but I thought some. To be honest,
it sound like yeah. That's what I'm saying. It sound completed though.
Yeah.
Like it sound like he was actually like.
But they probably used the shit that he didn't get big when he was trying to make a name. I think they used all.
Nah, they took shit that won't finish. Like
and just put.
He had shit already, but it wasn't done.
Makes sense why he got so many
features. Yeah. It wasn't done. He got a couple features. He got let me see. Kanye was on there. Pusha T, Rick Ross, The Dream, 42 Doug, 21 Savage, Takeoff, Lil TJ, Sway Lee. I fuck with that joint with Sway Lee. That shit hard.
That was my Heart of Genius. That's my.
I like that shit a lot.
My top favorites was Genius, Manslaughter, Television, and the Speaker jump.
Okay. It's 20 songs overall. I fuck with like 9 out of 20. Which is back to my point about long albums. But I fuck with like 9.
They had to do it.
Yeah, I know why. I know why.
He can get it because that's it. This
yeah,
it that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else they can do with him. This it. I feel like and this one 50 Cent ain't had nothing to do with it.
Nah, not this time around.
You can tell from the difference because that other album was way better.
But one thing I will say, because I heard a lot of people say that, and maybe I need to go back and listen to it again, because when I heard that one 50 Cent did, it was a lot of drill. It was a lot of Brooklyn drill beats on that sound the same. This one, his beats was different though.
If you think no, it won't.
Nah, he had drill beats on here, but it wasn't all of them. On that other one, almost every song was drill.
Yeah.
This one, he had different beats. I like that.
But
I like
that's why I said you gotta go back and listen to the first one because they kind of like some of them beats did kind of sound the same. They just did a lot of twists on it, and it just worked because
I know that's his shit.
Yeah.
But I like this one.
You like this one better than this one?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you what I like it because it's not the same shit. That's why I wasn't no fan of Pop Smoke.
I wasn't either.
I didn't like.
You know how long it took me to listen to Pop Smoke?
Because I didn't like that every song was that same fucking drill beat. I don't like that. Everything is the same. I don't like when everything sounds the same. I don't like that shit. You can't have a whole project and it sound like one fucking song. I don't like that shit. So that's why I never really got hooked on him like that.
It took me a minute to get hooked. I think when I started really, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to lie. But I'm not gonna lie if that makes sense. I ain't started listening to Pop Smoke until he died. Cause I promise you not.
I agree. I
did not. It was something about that singer that he had. What was that fucking singer?
That Dior jump.
Yeah, for some reason I couldn't get to that in that shit.
Yeah, me either.
I could not. Like, I don't know what it was. It was like after he died, I was like, man, let me give this man a chance, man. Man died young.
Too late for that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's too late. But it's like I can't help that. If I couldn't,
you ain't know it. You ain't know it. Yeah.
If I couldn't feel you at first, like, why I'm gonna take a chance on you? But then I was like, let me see what people are talking about. You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard that album, I was like, let me play this one more time. Then I said, let me play this one more time. I played the third time because sometimes you gotta hear it more than once. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. Some people shit I gotta hear more than once to see if I'm gonna like it. Yeah. So I just can't say the shit was trash. Yeah. It took me to the third one to like certain songs on that jump. And then some songs that I didn't like that made it to the radio, fucking around, end up fucking liking. Because I didn't like that something special shit. I did not like that fucking song.
No, I don't like that shit either.
But when I heard it on the radio, I said, okay, it's kind of okay. But I think what messed me up with him is his voice when they put him on these type of beats.
Yeah.
His voice is not made to be R&B. Yeah, put some soft shit on there.
It's for the drill.
Because he got that 50 Cent.
Yeah, he sound like 50. Yeah, but deeper. His voice is deeper. Yeah.
So some shit just ain't fit him. And I think that's what made
what throw it off. Yeah, because
threw me off of wanted to listen to him.
Yeah, it definitely was his voice, and for me, it was his voice and then the beat shit, because I hate when people just got one fucking sound.
I think he was going to involve once.
Yeah, he definitely would have.
He was going. I feel like he was going to involve, and then like we saying, like he got a lot of drill beats, but this ain't he didn't do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you said, they put these beats together.
Yeah, but now I'm talking about the shit that he did when he was alive.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about that. I actually like. I ain't gonna say I like the album, but it's not bad as I thought it might have been. This new one, I thought it was gonna be worse than it was. I actually walked away liking like half the album, and I think it's because somebody else did it. They gave him more of a beat selection other than just drill beats. He had other shit to rap on that's not just drill, and he sound alright on some other beats that's not just drill. So I'm like, alright, some different shit. I kind of fuck with it.
So did you hear like his other shit before he came out with the one where he was already like dead, the shoot for the stars, aim for the moon?
Yeah, the shit before
you heard
that.
Shit
yeah.
I think that's what messed me up, because I never heard shit before that album came out.
And that's where my knock came from, because all of that other shit was just drill.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Almost every song was like that. Almost.
Yeah, it like I ain't gonna lie.
That'll turn you off from an artist.
Yeah, when I first heard "Shoot for the Stars," like I literally had to listen to that album like 3 times before I got to like the song. But I'm gonna tell you what's my favorite #1 song off that album though.
Which one? "Shoot for the Stars" or the new one?
The "Shoot for the Stars." I already told you one for what was my favorite.
Oh yeah, he said yeah.
But my favorite one, what made me want to start listening to him more, and this song really made me go back and listen to this album one more time. I Got It On Me. When he did that 50 Cent, when he twisted that 50 Cent Minute Man junk up.
Oh yeah.
That shit was so, bro, I could not stop playing that song. I think that's what fucked me up from listening to him, because I kept playing that fucking song over and over. I fucking loved it. I fucking loved that song. Because I got it on me.
Damn, this bitch got 34 songs.
Yeah, that song, yeah, that's why I didn't like about
it. How the fuck did they say? How the fuck? Because a lot of his fans was mad at the new album. But how the fuck y'all say 34 songs was a classic, nigga? We gotta stop doing this shit, bro. Every time somebody died, that don't mean they drop a fucking classic, bro. They gotta stop doing that shit. There's no way in hell 34 songs is a classic project, bro. There's no way.
Hey, bro, to be honest with you now, I'm looking at this shit. Especially this shit new, bro. They added this shit because all my songs, on my iTunes that I added that I like, is gone. It was not 34. It was not 34.
Oh no, that's the deluxe. I think that's the deluxe.
Okay, so they changed it.
It's 19. I was about to say.
Yeah, I ain't listening to no goddamn 34 songs.
I was about to fucking say, bro. I was about to say. Okay.
Oh wow, that's one of the reasons why I ain't been hearing I can't find my song on my shit, because they took the shit off. Motherfucker.
Oh, all right, that's my mistake. I was about to say 34. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, I definitely didn't want no 34. When I was looking at this shit just now, I was like, hold on, what the fuck is this?
But I actually like this album a little better than this Shoot for the Stars.
It's half and half.
I probably gotta listen to it again.
Yeah.
But just off of this one, I like this one because it's not the same drill beats over and over and over. So
yeah.
But hopefully his
damn, that nigga would have been what, 22?
Yeah.
This year?
Hopefully his estate and
so he died 20 years old.
Yeah. Young as fuck.
And got shot by a 17-year-old.
Yeah, that shit wild. No, I thought he was younger than that. I thought they said the nigga who did it was like 14 or 15, some shit like that. It was a group of people though. It was a group of niggas. It might
have been a group, but the nigga who shot him was actually
I heard
17.
he was like 14, bro. That's what I heard. I don't know. That shit's sad regardless though. Either way, your life thrown away.
Shit, but you think about how old Pop Smoke was at that jump, like that sounds about right. I'm not saying like it sounds about right that he got shot by somebody that was that age, but if you think about how young Pop Smoke
he was young too, and that shit fucked me up too when they said he was 20. I'm like, bro, that nigga do not look or sound 20 years old.
Sound 20 at all. I thought that when I
first seen that nigga, I just knew he was like late 20s.
Shit, I ain't even get him late 20s. I get him early 30s.
Damn. Yeah, I can see why you say that though. Yeah. But rest
the
in peace.
Hairstyle.
Yeah.
All that shit. And people talking something, that was Pop Smoke hairstyle. I was like, nah, nigga, that was Lil Flip. That's why I thought he was older, because he had a little Flip braiding hairstyle, but his Pop Smoke just had a little twist in his.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know, because I had braids before, and I try to get all them joints. I had the Iverson and everything. So I knew when I seen that hairstyle, I was like, damn, he might be older then, because he got a little jump like Lil Flip. But then when he died,
they say he was 20.
And they say he was 20. I'm like, so this nigga, how the fuck he getting all these clubs and shit, and he wasn't even old enough?
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
That shit is crazy, but
like he was drinking and shit in all them fucking clubs.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You do what you want when you famous, bro.
Yeah, yes, you're right.
But rest in peace, Pop Smoke. It was a cool project to me. So
don't he got a movie about to come out too?
It already came out.
Damn, it did. Shit.
The boogie jump, that basketball jump.
Yeah,
that shit already came out.
I didn't think it came out. I thought he was waiting for the movie. So
it came out already.
So when it's on?
I think it was on Amazon. I think it was on Amazon. It was on Amazon. Yeah.
You watched it?
I ain't watch it.
You going to? No.
Nah. Cause it ain't free. If it's free, I'll watch it. It ain't really bad though. But yeah. Baby said he the new Lil Wayne. He said it on a new song. ESTG.
I'm like, bro, I'm picking up my goddamn suit. No, I ain't gonna say he wrong for saying that. In a certain extent, he is, cause he's on. When he said to me, I get out when he said he the new Lil Wayne, that I'm a big ass Lil Wayne fan. I feel like he talking about he's hot and he's on everything.
Yeah.
He's on everybody's song, even on songs you don't even expect him to be on.
Yeah,
he's on.
And that's why I was saying, like, I was like, yeah, that's a good comparison in a way. But then I seen a comment. If you looking at it like that, then yes. But then I seen a comment and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Somebody was like,
please don't say what I think you about.
He haven't mastered wordplay and metaphors like Wayne did. So he can't be. But if we going off of this generation is not rapping as well as the previous generations, right? We can agree on that, right?
Right.
All right. So if they not rapping on that level no more, then the level, if they not on that type of rapping no more, if it's more dumber down now, then you can give him that because he don't have to be his wordplay don't got to be as crazy as Wayne's because rappers ain't as good as they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess he could be. He on that run. He not it yet, but he getting there.
That's why I said what I said. If he said he's the new Lil Wayne, the only narrative I could get him on that because he's not nowhere near Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
The only thing they got in common
they hot and they on everybody
in their area, and they was on fucking every goddamn song.
Yeah. Like
Lil Wayne was like in 1 year, that nigga was almost at 1,000 some songs in 1 fucking year, and that wasn't even all his songs.
My only thing is like, we just need to stop giving people. We need to stop. Like, yeah, baby hot as fuck, but let's not OD. You know what I'm saying? Like some people saying, oh, he about to take Drake's spot. Baby still haven't crossed over yet. He still haven't crossed over to that.
I don't think he ever is.
Yeah, he might not because, yeah, we know who you is. You big as fuck on our side, but they know who you is too. But do they know? Because let's be honest, baby big as fuck. But can we really say he got an undeniable mega hit song?
Catalog.
Mega hit song. He don't even have that yet.
Nope.
Roddy Ricch got one before he do.
Yeah. And sometimes Roddy Ricch, I don't know him.
And I don't even like Roddy Ricch like that.
I like him to a certain extent. I like
him better on I like when he on other people's shit.
True.
As a feature. He
gotta do one song here on the feature. I can't stand. But it's like selectors with him with me.
Yeah,
I give him the credit that his first album, even though I'm not too big on his voice,
I don't really like his. I don't like his flow.
Album, like as far as what he talked about,
content wise,
content wise is great.
I don't like his flow.
I don't like that.
It
sounds like he depressed or some shit.
I don't like his flow. But like when he on other people's songs as on a hook or a feature, it's cool. But solo, I can't. Some people just better on other people's shit.
Yeah, but like. And another thing we need to stop doing, why every time why everybody got to be the next somebody?
Because that's just what they do. You're going to always get compared. It's like sports.
Yeah.
It's like sports.
I can see you get compared, but it's like now, it's like they try to make it like they better now. Like this generation, they don't say, they about to be at that level with them. They say, they better than them now. How? Nobody would be better than Lil Wayne with what Lil Wayne done.
No.
Like, half of them can't even fuck with Lil Wayne when it comes to album. Imagine trying to fuck with him if he made them mixtapes into albums.
Baby couldn't do. I like Lil Baby, but he can't make no ceilings, bro.
Hell no.
He can't make no ceilings mixtape.
Fuck no.
The first one. The other ones was ass, but yeah, he can't do that. So
I ain't gonna say they was ass. They just ain't better than the first one.
I don't see it until if he do some shit like that, then. But like I said, if you going off of today's limit of how rappers
rapping, ever be better than the first one if it became a classic. That's why I don't say they trash. That's what we need to start doing too. We can't say something that's trash just because when something comes out first, the only way the second could be better than the first if the first one never like that in the first place. So once an album already become a classic or a mixtape, whatever you want to call it, once it becomes a classic already and they try to do another one, you got to think about it. That artist ain't trying to outdo that first one because it's already a classic. They just making more with that title. They just making a part 1, part 2, part 3 because it's not an album. If he would have did that, if he would have kept on with that Carter shit like he almost did, when he kind of did, you see how that Carter shit kind of went trash.
Yeah,
you see, that was actually you could actually say that's kind of trash. Even though I kind of did like Carter 4, I stopped right there. Carter 4, I get him that. It wasn't a complete bang. It wasn't a complete class. It wasn't a classic album, but it wasn't a bad.
It was
album.
cool. It was
like
cool.
that. It wasn't a bad album.
Yeah, it was cool.
But I said we stopped at 4 right there. But if I had to stop like as far as like classic wise, it stopped at 3.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna go with classic.
Yeah.
But like I said, Carter, people get more Carter 2 credit more than Carter 1. Carter 1 was a classic.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back, you don't never heard nobody go back to the Carter 1. Everybody go back to Carter 2.
Yeah.
And Carter 1 was a classic. So it only depends how you look at the situation. Then when Lil Wayne was coming out with the Carter, then he was trying to outdo himself every time. So that's why 2 came more of a classic 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And he had more single hits on 3. See, he had more hits as a complete album with the 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as 3, he had more hits on the radio with that one than he did with those because they weren't trying to give him the recognition with those 2 as far as radio play. Because if you think about it, if you go back to them albums, he only had like 2 singles come out on both of them albums, and them albums still came a classic.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It all depends how you look at it. When it comes to the mixtape, I don't even expect because you named this mixtape your classic first mixtape that it's gonna be better. It's gonna live up to it because I know it's not. You just making it because you probably didn't want to come up with another title.
Yeah,
and because the way how you did No Ceilings first, you just taking niggas beats and killing them on their own original song. That's why you just kept on naming it No Ceilings because you doing the same thing with that project. That's just like Fabulous with Soul Tape.
Oh yeah, Soul Tape joint. Yeah.
And then he changed it. After the third one, you notice he changed it to the Summer joint. So it's like kind of one of those narratives. But as far as Lil Wayne, as far as Lil Baby,
he got to put in more work.
And when I mean little work, he got
a long road.
He got a long road. He got to get all them damn street beats.
Yeah.
Cause Lil Wayne.
That's why he ain't gonna cross. If he stays,
he gotta cross over.
If he keep doing that, he's not gonna cross over.
Yeah,
he not.
He gonna just be in the category like
with
Jesus
the rest of them.
Was.
Yeah, yep. So I guess we gonna see.
Even Rick Ross cross over. In a certain extent.
Yeah, in a certain extent. Because
if you think about it, you go back to Rick Ross albums like the first 4 was fucking top albums.
Yeah.
Everybody keep forgetting about Rick Ross. Rick Ross had top albums from Port of Miami all the way to.
But Rick Ross was never in a box because
true,
Baby, as good as he is, he in a box. He's like a street rapper right now in a way. But Rick Ross was never just a street rapper. He always had those super high and magnificent with John Legend on it. Like he always had them type of songs. Yeah, he always had them type of records. So I mean, I guess we'll see what Baby gonna do. But
I hope that Kurt Franklin shit won his crossover.
Nah, because that song ain't really. I like the song, but it ain't go nowhere though.
So, but it's still new. It ain't gonna as far as like it's not everywhere. Like I'm not expecting it to be, but it's not like a huge song. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, how will you know if it didn't? How will you know did it go everywhere now?
Because
like,
you would hear it.
What makes a song know?
It make you know that for one, it'll be all over TikTok. It'll be all over. It'll go viral.
But I'm talking about like think about before TikTok and all that shit came out.
It was going viral. Shit was going viral. Even before. Think about it. TikTok.
Nigga, we didn't have
TikTok. No, TikTok is new. Yes, but it's always been a TikTok. It's just different names. Triller, Vine, all of this shit is TikTok. They just evolved to a new name.
But I'm talking about to the artists we live up to.
You talking about before all the social media shit?
Yeah.
Well, the charts.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But the thing about it, we we saying that this song ain't what you just said. What it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know that for sure? We ain't looking at no charts.
Yeah, but well, the charts don't always tell you what's hot at the same time. Yeah, because it could be something that's number 1 and number 2, or in the top 5, and I ain't even never heard that shit. You know what's hot.
The crazy part is
you will know what's hot because you will keep hearing that bitch everywhere.
I'm glad you said this because you know what always fucked me up when we always say, "Do niggas got 20?"
What?
I keep on thinking that when we talk about hits, I always keep thinking number 1 hits. I keep on forgetting as long as they on that Billboard, that's a hit song.
Yeah.
No matter if they 60, it's a hit song. I don't know why every time when we talk about something like we did the Lox and Dipset,
you thinking number 1 song?
I always keep in my head song. You always keep getting it gotta be a number 1 song. Yeah. Then it's not. So
and some songs can be a hit that ain't even charting. As far as like the people fuck with it, but it might not.
Yeah, but then it's not.
It might not on Billboard.
Shit. They gotta sell for it to be a hit. It might be.
I want to give an example, but I can't think on the top of my head.
It might be a hit to us because we heard it.
Yeah.
But if it ain't out there, it ain't gonna be a hit if it ain't.
Yeah,
hits.
That's true.
You gotta make hits.
I know I can give you an example of what I mean, but I can't think on top of my head for what I'm trying.
Well, we'll get back to it.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. But yeah. But before we get out of here, I want to say rest in peace to Biz Markie.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Biz, the legendary human beatboxer. He died from my understanding. I think it was some type of diabetes or something.
Yeah, diabetes.
Yeah, so I can remember him the most from, of course, Just a Friend.
Yeah.
And then this scene in Men in Black 2. When
him
and Will Smith.
Yeah, did a beatbox jump.
That's like where I remember him from the most. So rest in peace to Biz Markie, the legend himself. Episode 7. I think we talked enough.
Man, we God damn.
Yeah, we had this probably gonna be the longest episode, but we had a lot to touch on.
I know y'all probably gonna listen. It's like on some Chris Brown album type shit. I know y'all probably ain't gonna listen to it all in one day.
The whole thing, but
please listen to us, man. We appreciate it every time y'all listen to us.
For sure, bro.
It takes a lot of time out y'all day to sit and just listen to somebody just talk and debate about shit. So
exactly.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. We see y'all next time. We out. It's Duke.
DJ.
Peace.
Gone.